What's that?
In your settings, the gear icon top right, it should say Master Music Volume Level.
Of roll 20. Because the first time I did that, I went, wait, I can't turn Discord down. What the?
Alright, I'm going to go to the shot glass. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Alright. Everyone here still waiting on Reese? Looks like it.
Yeah. So Nick, did you go get that Jeep?
No, not yet. We probably next year, maybe.
Gotcha.
We did just build Christina a computer though. Well, she built it.
Nice.
So that Farmville is running super fast now?
Oh no, she's playing Fallout now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay, everyone hush.
I did like the from the great beyond. Come join me.
Alright, so I don't... Okay. I don't think we need a recap of last week.
What happened?
That was a damn good question. Because I don't think any of us are really sure.
That is the question.
Here's I can tell, Brennan, our heroes.
Yeah.
Heroes
That's
or
good.
villains?
Die a hero's death.
We stopped two gentlemen from escaping.
Yep.
By
Right now,
murdering that.
Murdering one of them.
Sure.
heroes of the town.
Ragnar
Should know this.
doesn't.
You know, at the point where you have to engage in semantics about your crimes,
That's pretty much
You're
how
pretty much
all law
fucked.
works.
It's not a crime unless it's illegal.
I went to college.
Yeah. Cole's making a gin slushy.
Need the ice to make it cold.
He really is like, Jen, Jesus Christ, give me Jen.
Ah,
Oh no. My wine. It won't open.
They did end up getting your glass.
Oh no. It's the
Yeah.
worst.
yeah,
Oh, my wine. Oh, no.
somewhere a guard is drinking water out of it with a straw.
Oh God. I forgot about the wine glass.
All right.
Give me that back.
I like how you fucking nat 20 your deck save.
I
got it.
That was a literal reaction.
Yep. Nat 20 to save to save your wine glass.
Not escape. To save the wine glass.
All that mattered at the time. I didn't understand why I was in trouble. I really can't open this wine. This thing is terrible. I can see why I was on clearance.
All right. So last week, mistakes were made.
Nope. That's what we're talking about.
Ren and Bradley are in prison in the basement of the Baron's mansion. The rest of the party is currently in the Blue Water Inn. Having slept through the night and come back to things, trying to decide what they were going to do about their party members. So, dawn breaks, everyone kind of stumbles out of their beds. You all are in the common room downstairs. What are you going to do?
What time is it?
That's about 8 a.m. The execution, as far as you know, is scheduled for tomorrow morning.
Well, guys, we had a night to sleep on it.
Mm-hmm.
I've already packed. Let's leave.
Where are we going?
Anywhere.
Somewhere safe.
Do we have enough booze?
2 seconds. I'm squeezing the lime right now.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Maybe?
No.
So we're all gonna let everybody die, right? Because they kind of brought it upon themselves.
Yeah, bits.
Don't really see how we could possibly help them without really.
So, we could have Ragna sneak in as some sort of small woodland creature. Free the Ludo, Budo. I got his name written down. Stand by. Udo Lukovic. Right?
Uzumaki.
Yeah.
You know.
So that, we've done our heroic deed. And then that's all I got from there. I can figure out what they I guess I could do some research in this Morning Lord that they worship, see what his takes on redemption are. I have a little bit of experience as a preacher, so I could always try to make an impassioned plea using their particular god as a hey, everyone deserves a second shot, especially on this dark world and these dark times kind of thing.
Do they though?
Well, sure. Yes. No, I fully believe in second chances. Fully believe in that.
I believe that is within their nature.
Nature though, a person's nature can change. It can be updated, or lessons can be learned.
You're right.
One
you
of them
can get-
made pact with the demon willingly.
Hey, that is something that sometimes happens.
You
both
had
have
no
a good
choice,
point.
I am sure.
That someone can always change to be worse. You're both right.
And to be fair, it wasn't with a demon. It was with me. And I do not currently have horns, wings, or tail.
I don't believe you.
It's a legal contract. I don't see the problem.
Yeah. He signed in
You're
blood.
just in charge. He still made a deal with a demon.
So
I
Ragnar,
am a half elf. Thank you very much.
you're cool with them dying and maybe getting Nudo, or what do you think?
I'll go see Voodoo.
Doesn't that mean he's also made a pact with Purple Nurple Knees?
Purple nurple.
It's
Who?
catching!
Who?
Mephistopheles.
Purple
what I said.
nurple.
No, I mean, what are you saying, Jonas?
Well, he made a pact with him, Pointacle's character. Through him, that doesn't mean you have a pact with Muffaleto?
Mephistopheles?
Yes.
Mephistopheles and I have a complicated relationship, yes.
He's your dad, right?
No, though he likes to say it very frequently. I think it's just slowly to drive me mad. Again, I'm a half elf. I don't think he qualifies as elf or the other half.
So if we were looking
Oh shit!
for
I didn't mean.
insightful,
Well,
say.
you get the 15. So everything he just said is true. He doesn't seem to be lying to you at all. And you get the feeling that there's probably some details he's not giving you. But there's definitely something weird going on between him and Mephistopheles.
But I have to say, my new favorite name is Purple Nurple. So,
Well,
Magic. Something destiny.
The things he's going to do to you all in hell.
I haven't said his name.
I figure at some point we will pay for making fun of a demon. But
I have not said his name,
Lord,
and I will not say his name.
Lord of Hell.
Yeah, Lord of
So
Hell.
we'll give him power.
Okay. I would say
My thing is they are murderers, and I do not like.
Yeah. And I kind of liked them, but that's against the law.
I-
Although I'm kind of okay with, I don't like people that we're working with, going bad and all that, but they are going to give us a really good diversion for a while.
Well, they didn't get a trial.
to be
Well-
fair, Ren might be the only actual murderer, having chucked that dagger with the most precise throw I've ever seen him do in our short time together, right into the back of the poor disabled man's brain.
Pretty clearly intentional.
Yeah, but Bradley, I don't believe killed his person. He definitely assaulted him by poking him with a sword.
Yeah, I think that's called like attempted murder. I mean, hey, you, stop. Let's talk. I'm going to poke you with a sword. No.
Would rather you didn't.
Yes, these are true, but how often have we? I'm sure members of our team have poked people with swords or sticks or something when to get information or whatever it might be.
No.
Yeah, me neither. But I feel like it could happen at any time.
Yes, but I think that if they just happen to die, but it will draw the guards over there so we could get Udo out maybe while, they're helping us.
This is true.
My concern is that we might need to get some information in this town, and I don't want to wait.
I agree.
I want to go home.
I'm concerned that if we don't do something non-violent, that people are going to tie us to them. If they're hanged, I still feel like that stigma is going to attach to us. But if we can seek some means of like non-violent, or supporting a counter regime, one of the two, right? That we might still be able to make use of this town. I mean, we're the outsiders. They came in with us. They beat up one man and killed a retard, so that's going to attach to us. I'm concerned.
Maybe
Yeah.
Well, you got one day. If you have an idea.
I can go get information, and then you guys can talk to whoever.
Can you get information on maybe all of us? I don't know how or what the best way to go about it yet, but on this uprising, this coup that Udo had supposedly tried to put together.
I know nothing about.
So Udo's the young man who his mother asked us to free him. He, per the Baron, he tried to incite an uprising, and so he will be jailed for the foreseeable future. But from what we can tell, he didn't do anything bad outside of that. And
You city. So fight it out for win. The leader. That's it. Challenge, and it works.
Sure. I certainly think it has its place. But if we could get some information, if that's something that we could support or help him grow, that might be an avenue for us. I don't know how far along he was in the process before he was jailed.
Well, I probably can't help with that.
I have a question. What is a coup? Do you mean like coop? Like chicken coop?
Coop?
Is that
Yeah.
what you meant to say? You meant to say that, right?
No. Similar letters. A little bit of shifting. He was going to take over as leader and dethrone the Baron.
Hmm. Oh,
How?
That's worse than I thought.
We don't know. This is what the Baron stated his crime was when we asked about him.
Ah,
which is why we could use some additional information to see if this is something that could be pursued.
I can go in and talk to him.
Okay.
That'd probably be good.
I think that would be good. I can do some research on their chosen deity and see their stance on forgiveness and redemption and murder and capital punishment. Kind of go through that route and see if we can. That's where my strengths probably lie more than anything.
And I can stay, around here and listen to people, at the bar.
I will help with the bar listening.
You could go with me,
I'm not
But-
very small.
Gregor.
But the bar.
It's
needs me.
okay. I will watch the bar.
Oh,
So Jonas has the bar.
okay, what the hell's that noise?
Oh, that's my phone.
So Jonas has the bar. Ragnar and
No,
Gregor are
I
gonna
will
go talk
just-
in the.
You can leave Ragnar to it. It may be better for just one person.
That okay, sure thing. Gregor, you've been here longer than any of us. Do you think, not in this town, but in this land, do you think that might help you at all? Know who to talk to or how to best go through the political machinations of the area?
I don't know. Do I know anybody in town?
Mispronounced machines.
I'm sorry.
Do you know anyone in town?
Yeah.
No, not really. You've been sitting at the bar in Village of Barovia till these guys picked you up. You know basically who the rest of the party has met.
I've been drunk. A
That's
lot.
that's
Sorry.
fair.
You've never actually been to this town either.
Kind of new to me. I can go wander around the town some. Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Neither do I.
Try to get people's take on it. I really don't know how best to proceed. It's not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. I believe it's Rin's area of expertise, but he killed the man.
Very,
So,
very inconvenient. You should not have done that.
Yep. It's bad.
okay, so break, meet back here by sunset?
When we're sober?
That's never gonna happen.
Yes. I'll go with yes.
Okay, Ragnar, are you good with that?
Yep, I'll go look, see what the deal is.
And see if you can safely, see if Ren or Bradley have developed any of their own plans for escape or any current plans they have to resolve the issue.
I could just give him thieves' tools and he can get himself out. They got themselves into the mess, they could get themselves out.
I like that.
I think if you could deliver him, it would be a solid backup plan, yes.
Okay.
So, Gregor, you'll go and overwatch on Ragnar as best you can.
Yeah.
Jonas, you're gonna ask some questions in the bar. I'll talk to the priest.
Okay. Break.
Ready, break.
I sit at the table.
All right. As you guys all get up and start going places, you stand up from the bar. The bar door opens. You see two guards walk in. They look around. They take out another flyer, nail it to the back of the door, tung, 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 and then leave the same way out.
I thought they were gonna nail it to his back.
Ow! Ow!
But it's-
Ow!
They walk up and they nail it to Joseph's back.
It really hurts.
What does it say? It was as we were trying to get up to leave that it came in.
You were all standing up, and they came in and nailed it on there.
So what's it say?
It says public execution tomorrow morning. Attendance mandatory. All will be well.
That is so weird.
It does
He-
say all will be well, so that's good.
He is really consistent with his message. I gotta give him credit for that.
Consistency is the mark of a good leader.
It certainly helps brainwash your populace, I suppose. All
So-
right. Ready, break?
All right, you guys are going to break and talk amongst yourselves. Because those guys are going to timeout.
Haha. Suck it, bad guys.
Well, I do feel like we haven't caused this much trouble in our other game. We've caused some headaches, but never like, hey, half our teams get executed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like you all fell into a gladiator style trap at some point where we had to go break you out. Oh, wait, that exactly happened.
Yeah, but that
And I
was
had to
okay.
kill like 50 civilians to save you.
Had to kill is a stretch there, sir.
I
Chose to kill 50 civilians to save
should
us.
have just left you. should just followed my instincts. You know what? I can find a new party.
So I've got a poisonous snake I can turn it into. It's tiny, but it only has like 10 foot of sight. And that's all I got for small runaround.
You got a nearsighted snake? That's
Yep.
impressive.
Blindside though,
You wear
so
glasses.
it should. It's
Is it your pet or you turn into it?
druid turn into.
That's actually perfect. You can sneak in with Ragnar.
This is true.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. But, yeah, it's...
I'm kind of thinking Ragnar's just going to go in there and beat them up. Like, you morons, what were you thinking?
Yeah, I think
Smack
that's
right
certainly
over.
possible. Yeah, I don't have bard levels of persuasion. My persuasion is good, but it's not bard levels because I don't get like the what is it, skill mastery or whatever you got?
Jack of all trades?
Well, isn't there one that like basically
expertise.
like expertise? That's the one.
Yeah, that shit is stupid broken.
Yeah, that shit is awesome.
I'm not going to look at the dice. I know I got at least 15.
Yeah, as long as I don't roll one, I'm pretty much golden at this one.
Yeah. I'm not even going to bother with dice anymore. Just what I like happens.
I was watching a video of a guy, and he had built a character, and he had gotten to the point through a couple feats and his stats and some other stuff that he had a 30 passive perception.
Jesus.
It was apparently kind of trouble for the game, and he was a good player. He offered to change characters or whatever, but apparently having 30 passive perception will break some shit.
I mean, at the later levels, you can literally get plus 25 to plus 30 for persuasion checks on a bard
Damn.
if you do it right.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
you literally can't fail. Like, it's basically impossible.
I miss the days when all I had to do was like I didn't have to talk to anybody. All I had to do was hit people with my hammer.
That's me. I wanted to play the simple character this time.
What do you want to
Yeah.
do? I don't know. Hit a guy with a hammer? That's what I'm gonna do. I really don't care what else happens.
I gotta shoot stuff. I'm good at it. I'm
For
good
like
at
a
shooting.
billion points of damage, you're gonna shoot.
Yes, I'm good shootist. Also, it's also kind of fun playing a character with a -1 intelligence and -1 charisma.
Damn.
Dump stats. I had 2 9s.
That's true. Yeah, I will say because of the way I rolled, I didn't roll any like outstanding stats, but it did let me make a pretty solid character.
Mhm.
Good. Yeah, I got an 18 in wisdom. That's as good as it gets.
I do have a 20 dex now, which is super nice.
God damn, yeah.
So that's +4 with sharpshooter.
Yeah, I know, which is insane at 4th level.
It really kind of is. It's going to be even worse next level.
Oh, that's right, because you'll get another
Second attack.
second attack and another
Hello?
proficiency bonus bump.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. And then the next level, I start doing sneak attack.
Damn. What's up, Buttercup?
Rogue.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to 5 warrior and then start taking rogue levels.
Sweet.
Nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave them there. So I'm just saying.
So you want me to,
Oh,
to follow Ragnar? You want me to follow you with my snake?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll be a rat, so
You just
I could be a
chase each other.
spider though. I could just be a small spider. That might be better. Yeah, I'll be a.
Yeah, because I guess I didn't know that Matt could also change, so he could be like a small snake.
Yep. Well, Matt, just so you know, you also have rat and spider. Hippie gave them to me from being in Ravenloft.
Oh,
From our first, I guess you weren't really there, so I don't know. You can ask him. Those are the most common things, and maybe wolf.
yeah. See, I went with the things I would have seen out of the Xanthars from the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
Okay.
I did a similar thing.
I was kind of hoping we'd get a trial and then Garrett would just show up as a lawyer, I object.
I think Garrett would be pissed if he ended up in Rainbow.
Oh yes, he would. He's like, fuck this, I'm out.
There's
It's-
no escaping.
It's weird when we can't just murder our way out of a situation. I have
That's
to
make
say.
it a little more difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I was telling Brian on Sunday night, I'm like, so if Bradley and Ren died, that would clean up so much.
I wouldn't cry. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't feel like this is a module that you need to min max. We shouldn't min, and with those two characters, kinda.
Right. It's like playing on a challenge mode in an already
Yeah.
challenging module. Why?
Yeah.
You like Dark Souls too? Jesus Christ.
You don't need the game genie, but don't play one-handed, damn it.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 is so good, but it's so long. So long.
It really is. It's a long game.
I got to the point now where I'm lost. I put it down for too long, so I have no memory of where I was going.
Oh, that's no good. Because it doesn't really give you hints.
Nope. It's like, fuck you. Here's where you're at. Good luck.
At best, you can go through some of your large souls and see what you killed by process of elimination.
Yeah, I know.
You haven't gone through the whole story yet, have you? Either?
No, I accidentally did an offshoot into one of the expansion dungeons and didn't realize it.
Yeah, there's also 3 or 4 DLCs. They're also just fucking enormous.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at now. The one I fought was the last boss I remember fighting was he was a guy and he kept summoning this other mob. I don't remember her name. It took me 20 tries to beat that stupid boss though.
Was it the Fume Knight?
It was like a caster, right? And randomly she would either cast this big old spell or summon this giant knight looking guy.
Oh,
And he'd turn around and kill you.
And
then
that fight.
like
Yeah, so
I said, that
dude
fight
is
took
like a
me 20
legit boss in the game, and she just happens to summon him for funsies.
Yeah, it was that fight sucked.
That
That took
sucks
me
ass.
forever.
I couldn't do Dark Souls. Couldn't do it.
It's actually really fun. Start with Dark Souls 3. It's a good game, and it feels like the entry isn't too hard.
It's the memorization and that
Nick
kind
and
of
I
stuff.
have a standing rule that if anyone buys Dark Souls on PS4, we will drag your ass kicking and screaming through it. We will.
Wait, I have Dark Souls 2.
We will drag your ass kicking.
Oh, you
and screaming.
fool! You fool!
Seriously, Nick and I will form a wall in front of you. All you have to do is walk behind us.
Pretty much.
And what I
Shouldn't I learn for myself and be like, no, come
Yeah.
with me?
what I say, Reese, is you go in there and you immediately make it deprived because that's what a band does. And then you fight all the bosses solo, 10 levels below where you're supposed to be because you don't know any better.
I don't believe you. It sounds like you're talking to Bradley.
Nope, that's what I did. It went okay.
So yeah, okay. Who wants to go first out of the not currently in prison party?
My stuff could
We'll
be
sit
done.
at the bar.
My
Okay.
stuff could be done through like chat or roles, just kind of doing the research on the Morning Lord and talking to the priest. I would think that Ragna and Gregor's stuff is more important.
I agree. And they'll probably take the longest too.
Yeah.
All right. Ragnar, Gregor, what are you doing? Pick one. Who wants to
Kick
go?
me over to the poisonous snake, however the hell that works.
The what?
Mm. I'm gonna turn into a little small spider.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not actually on a map, so you guys should
okay.
just, all right, you
Do
guys
a
want to
piece.
shift?
Yep.
You turn into a snake. You turn into a spider. You guys headed out together, or?
Yep.
Go.
Yep.
Where are you going?
We are going to go to the basement of the whatever the name of that is.
And can we talk?
No.
No. Cannot.
Are you a druid?
Oh yeah, I am a druid.
So do we have druid speech or whatever it is between us?
Not while you are.
We might be able to do. We might be able to do minor symbols because we can just like draw on the dirt, but
Mhm.
maybe like over here or warning or something like that, but not actually have a conversation.
Yeah,
Spider
you guys
should-
are.
Ride
guys
the
are-
snake. And then just point out where to go.
That would be you're basically down to what your animal form can do. So the spider can point, wiggle, gyrate in certain directions. The snake can look at things and stick his tongue out.
I've got a tail. I can point with a tail.
But yes, you can point with the tail. So you're basically down to hand signals for the most part. And when I say hand signals, I mean leg and tail signals. So, you guys both know, being druids, that you should probably get a little closer before you shift.
Yeah. Well, we have an hour, so
That's a long ways for a spider.
I got.
Don't argue. Just shift closer.
Yeah, I do.
For a
Rule
team
number
building
one.
party.
Yeah, so we shift closer.
Okay. So you guys get there, you shift, start making your way in. You get up to the mansion. You can see a good amount of guards surrounding it. Did you guys want to do anything just before you shift?
We discuss what we're doing.
Pass without trace.
The DM coughed. Yeah, so one of you casts Pass Without a Trace.
I do not have the spell though.
Spells, how the hell do you work spells?
Matt, you have it. It's your pass that trace thing.
I only have first level spells because I'm only a second level druid.
Alright, Pass Without a Trace. So now you are a super stealthy snake and spider. As you start sneaking up to the mansion, give me a stealth check from both of you.
You can use buttons.
And
I'm on my.
oh, oh,
Seriously. It's
What's
plus
up, I need
10.
hands too.
hold on. I didn't have the thing up because I didn't think that would happen, and I don't know what their passive perception is.
Mine is 10.
There's
I don't think he means you.
Okay. Well, the guards don't see you somehow. It's a good thing you cast Pass Without a Trace.
Pass Without a Trace.
Or if they do see you, they just don't care. You're a little snake and a spider. It's a normal thing. You get up to some iron bars that are on the side. You can barely see through. It's just the slit's super, super tiny. You can barely see in. In cells, Bradley and Ren, their hands tied behind their back. The guard walks through. The guard walks through, the center of the room and dumps a plate of food into each cell. Still very aware that their hands are bound and they can't actually get to it without just smashing their face in it. The guard doesn't seem to care, though. Layout of the room is there's 2 cells on each side of a hallway and a table at the very end. The door on the other end to your right, and there's 2 guards posted next to it.
I'm gonna sneak over to those doors.
Okay. The bars you know you could fit through as a spider.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as a snake as well. So you're going to start heading over towards the doorway. That's kind of over on the other side of the building.
Yeah, I need to check all the rest of the cells to find Udo.
Okay. You can actually see all the cells from where you are, and they're empty.
Can I see any of this?
Give me a perception check.
Oh God.
Nope.
What a great fail. La la la.
This is not a good sign.
I wonder
I
what
don't
that
see
dirt's
anybody
doing in the
else
corner.
there.
All right, so you crank over, get up to the doors. There's no guards in front of it. You can see a door that you could fit through. It's kind of down a bit of stairs, kind of like stairs to a basement.
Sure, I'll go down.
All right, you go down. You
I don't know if Matt's following me.
no, Matt's still at the window, hissing quietly. Give me another stealth check.
Wonder what that noise is.
Yeah, can I get a perception check to hear the hiss?
He's gonna make a stealth check first.
Sorry,
There you go. No, Rag.
Jesus
You guys are separate.
You're so bad at this.
Nope, Ren, you do not hear the hissing.
Your 19 does not beat 31.
All right, boy, now stop with the praying. We can get out of this. Not a big deal.
No, menopause leash will save us.
I think I'm going to just wait there and see if the guard comes back by again. Time his movements.
Okay.
Hidden.
Ragnar, what are you doing? You're at the door.
I'm gonna go through the door.
All right, you crawl underneath the door. Your little spider legs pop out on the other side. It's pretty dark in there. But yeah, you can definitely see a guard on either side of you. But yeah, you're a house spider. They don't really, they don't really notice you. So you can see another guard sitting down at a table. You see Bradley and Ren sitting in their cells. Talking to each other. What the guard yells, "Hey, quiet."
He won't be so smug when Mr.
Well, the
Talkative
guards
shows up.
Are the guards facing them?
Yes, they are facing inwards, in towards the cells.
So,
Good thing he
Trying to
didn't
see.
just burst through the door, isn't it?
What's that?
So it's a good thing he didn't just burst through the door, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Let's see here.
so did you go down the stairs?
Not quite yet.
No, you
Oh.
went down the stairs to the doors at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
So on the main
Ren-
level where I am with the cells, I don't see anybody in cells. Then I saw him run off somewhere.
No, you're like at a basement door, or like at basement windows that are like half buried.
Ah, okay.
Down into it. Sorry.
Okay,
And-
so I was just looking in from the outside.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. I go around to the side. On the outside of the door where he went in.
Okay.
So still outside, but yeah.
I want to search around, see if there's any, hidden passages or whatnot.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Here comes my amazing perception check.
Good lord.
I roll another 2. I did.
Yeah.
3 2s in a row.
Jeez.
Woo! Woo!
You take your time, and crawl around quite a bit. You don't really find anything that looks like a secret passage. Nothing like that. It looks pretty much like a basement that has been modified into a dungeon.
Oh. Okay, then. I'm gonna go over to their cell.
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
They're in separate cells.
I'm a spider.
I don't like spiders.
He's a tiny spider.
Oh fuck! This is like
Step on it.
No, I'm up on the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you've been crawling all over the place, so
ever
Yeah.
since Reardon's little. Ugh.
It's okay, Ren. We don't see him anyway.
If I was a rat, I could just chew through.
Oh,
your
you know what?
throat.
I take that back. That is how you got that form, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he actually does look exactly like one of Reardon's spiders.
Huh.
Because that's where you learned
I
that.
take
Right?
offense to the my spider comment.
Well, I mean,
Lord Monofleas is here to save us.
Hey,
One of his
he's-
spiders.
He's smaller.
Ravenloft and normal spiders seems to be something that they would have.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I would be creeped out if I turned into that other spider. That would creep me out. So if I could not do that, I'm good. But if I have to, okay.
You're kind of a meld. Like, you're tarantula-like, but you don't have the same colorations.
Okay.
Is there
Oh.
Same family, different species.
is there a drainage ditch or anything like that going out of the house? Or sewage?
There is some gutters that you saw, and there actually is a drain in the bottom of the little stairwell that you're in.
So with me being able to swim, could I fit up in there kind of safely?
Yeah, I mean, it's got a grate on it, so it might be a little bit difficult for you to get the grate out of the way, but you could get in there pretty easy.
And it looks like it goes under the house, kind of.
You can't tell from where you are. It's just a hole in the floor.
Well, I like dark holes, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna try to go in.
All right, give me a strength check as a spider. Or not a spider, a snake.
Strength check is a snake.
You know we have
-4.
You're trying to pry a grate open. You try for a little bit, it just doesn't happen.
Okay. I'm done.
But you do see some gutters that you might be able to crawl up.
Snake's pounding his tail. Damn it.
See, I need to rage. And my spider would have advantage. I beat one of those little jumping spiders that bounces really fast.
So you like flex your biceps as spiders, you pull on the grate.
When he steps on you, you just move their foot.
Excuse me.
That'd be my favorite thing ever.
That's why I need a gauntlets of ogre power, because they work in animal
Oh, they
form.
shrink with you.
Oh, Jesus.
Anything that's like a static bonus stays, but anything you have to activate, you don't get access to.
Gauntlets of ogre power on a tiny spider.
Oh my god, that'd be great. I had that, and I had my other druid. I turned into a little spider monkey that had wings, a little flying monkey, and I had a 19 strength. It was the most hilarious thing ever.
Man, I'd watch that movie.
All right, I'm just gonna go bench press this wagon real quick.
I was gonna do one arm push-ups on the beach. What's up?
It was the greatest thing ever.
Okay.
I picked up this little porculus that was like small, like "Rawr!" It was great. So yeah, I'm gonna search around. If I was a rat, I could chew through rope, but yeah, that's not. I don't know.
Their hands are not bound by rope.
Oh, what are they bound by?
Steel.
We're in manacles.
Mhm.
Could I pick a lock with my little pincers?
No.
Say yes.
Okay.
Dude, come on.
I don't know. I gotta try something. What I haven't even said if I'm gonna try to save them yet. I'm just brainstorming.
You could try.
I'm not skilled in that shit.
Dude, make a lock with your pincers.
I mean, are you talking about with your fangs or with your legs?
Either
I'd say your legs. Are
mandibles probably.
I think you'd have a better shot with your legs.
Legs. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Get in
mandibles.
there.
I mean, you could probably. I mean, you could probably fit 2 legs into the lock. Your mandibles, you'd just be like diving in face first, and then
Bam, headbutting. That's how you break things open.
And then you'd have to deal with a very concerned Bradley, wondering why a spider's trying to eat his.
Tickle. No.
Yeah, I don't really know what without Udo.
Well, I think I'm gonna shimmy up the drain pipe to try to look in windows in the upper story and maybe see if I can see Udo. Do I know what Udo looks like? I feel like I do.
You have never seen Udo.
Yeah,
I
think I asked her what he looked like.
Yeah, you have a vague description of him, so you recognize him if you saw him.
Okay. Well, can I shimmy up a drain pipe?
Yeah, you give me a. We're gonna call it a dex check for you crawling up the gutter.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, you can crawl up like a boss.
Okay,
Don't you have a climb speed?
Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
Actually, just a swim.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. The bigger ones.
So 30 normal. So yeah, is that a 15 or something?
Holy shit!
What?
Yeah. Snake's fast. Fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tiny spiders. What? 10?
I don't know. I didn't write that part down.
Okay. So yeah,
And I'm in a hotel, so.
you make it up, and you make it all the way to the top with your nat 20, and you're up in the gutters, and you know that if you kind of hang down a little bit off the side with your tail coiled up in the gutter, holding on, you can peek in through the window.
So what do I see?
Give me a perception check. There you go. All right, you go through. Takes you probably about 5 minutes, and you guys, with all the searching and everything, you guys are at 15 minutes of your shift forms used.
20 speed.
So you guys look, and you start peeking through windows, and you find on the second floor, you can barely reach it, barely see it. You see a room that has chains and cuffs nailed up against the wall, and you can see a guy that looks a lot like Udo, chained up against the wall, his head hanging down. He looks pretty worn out, but you can definitely tell from what you have as a description. It's him.
And do I see any way in on the second?
From where you are, no. It's pretty sealed up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shimmy back down the drain tile and take a massive snake shit right at the well of the door where the guards would come out.
Give me a
approve.
Constitution save. Okay. Yeah, you take a massive snake shit.
That'll teach him. And I think I'll right above the shit, leaving this, have news and start heading back to the bar
Okay.
for him to find and Druid.
All right. Use your
Craft.
tail. You written in Druid. Said leave thing, leave now, back bar.
Yep.
Ragnar, what are you doing?
Pretty good with shit.
So I'm going to search this entire place
Just the basement?
quickly as I no the whole building.
Oh, the whole building. Okay.
Mm-hmm. There might be stuff that I can.
It's a pretty big building. It's 3 stories. Rather
I have
sizable.
20. I have 20 speed.
Yeah.
So
So you'll be cutting it close.
oh, that's fine. I can just spend another use and it's another hour.
Yeah.
I don't pop out or anything like that.
Yeah.
Let me know when I would have to do that.
Okay. So you search through everything. You get a good idea of the layout of everything. You don't find any secret passages as you're digging through. I'm just gonna give it to you. You're taking your time. You're taking 20.
Okay.
You don't really find any secret passages. You see the Baron's room. You see the room of that weird guy with the fucked up arm. You crawl through a little crack in the wall, pop out, and you see him sitting there. And he's playing with a bunch of dolls. Big, giant, scary, terrifying dude playing with dolls, sitting in his room. You kind of see through running some more. You find the room with Udo in it. It's a basic 8x8 room. And he's chained up against the wall. Looks pretty worn down. You find some maid's quarters. There's really nothing super notable that you find anywhere.
How do you get out? How would you get to Udo?
How do you get to Udo?
Yeah. Is there just one door? Are there windows? Are there? Because my thought process is this: since I don't really,
Yeah.
I could just shift forms, break him out, and then try to have him escape.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know if that's a viable option because of the surroundings. If we can get out without alerting anybody.
You, from what you've seen, there are still a few guards around the house. So you're pretty sure that if you bust out really hard, then you probably get caught on the way out. And you've noticed that the Baron's office is right next to where Ludo's being kept. And you'd have to get out of the door to his place, run down the hallway, then down the stairs to the front door.
Okay.
The front door is right there, but there's some guards next to it.
Okay. So there's no real window to get out?
There is, but it's got bars.
Okay.
So you have to contend with those.
Bend those? Okay. Yeah, let's see here. What do I do? Before the time is up.
He releases Bradley, lets him go. Everyone's free. Everyone's happy.
What, did I find any kind of keys or anything like that in my snooping around?
Not really. It's kind of hard to open drawers and stuff as a spider.
Really? I figured I could just like with mind bullets. It's telekinesis, Kyle.
And then all his crystals.
My goal is to find something to give to Ren so that he can get out.
Okay.
Okay, whether that's a little piece of wire or something.
Okay.
Something that I could possibly like carry and kind of sneak around and
Okay.
give him.
You did see some stuff like that in a storeroom on the second floor.
So-
It's basically a maid's closet full of various utilities and stuff like that. So yeah, you find a piece of metal.
Okay. Something that I think he could possibly use for something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. It's small enough for you to carry around your mandibles.
Okay. I'll do that, and then I'll climb above him, and then I'll drop it in his lap.
Okay, you climb up above. You make all this, and you run. And you're running pretty short on your first shift.
Yeah. Mhm.
You're just about out of time.
Yep.
Um,
Go.
so you get in there, back down, and give me one more stealth check just to make sure.
Is it gonna be a 1 this time?
That's the only thing worse. Hey.
Um.
Hey, wasn't a shit-tastic roll.
Okay, so you get down back into the cell with your little piece of wire. You drop it. Ren, a little piece of wire falls into your lap.
Huh, what's this all about now? Oh.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh.
And then I'll leave.
Okay. You leave.
I will not be implicated. I do not care. If he gets out, he gets out. If they don't, they don't.
All right. Yep. You make it back to the bar and back at a timeout.
Okay. Right on.
Yes.
That works out pretty well, Matt.
Yeah.
I like that. 2 of us being able to get in there just in case something really happens. I like that. Oh
Yeah.
shit. You rolled pretty good.
That's not good.
Well, the guards are like right there, so.
Yeah.
Well, they get murdered escaping. That's not on us, right?
Ah, there we
Yep.
go.
That's exactly. I didn't do anything. I don't
Right.
know what anybody's talking about.
Although, I don't know. I think you might feel guilty about it.
Nope.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. So,
I am a barbarian who believes in nature and survival of the fittest and all that kind of stuff. If they're strong enough to get out, they're strong enough to get out. If they're not, they're not.
okay.
Listen, I'm a simple church leader. All this stuff is crazy.
Yeah. So we will tell you where Udo is and how really hard it's going to be to protect to say.
I don't know.
Hon-
I
Honestly,
still
we
kinda
could
think
have. Go ahead. Sorry.
that during the execution is the time to go get him.
That's exactly what I was saying.
That's what I've been trying to allude to since the start. Was that, while they're dying, they're finally helping us.
Yes.
The final penance.
Yes.
Some good did come of their deaths,
Yes.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
which only seems fair, really.
It's true. True.
Although if Brain doesn't roll any better, he's not going to make it out.
Yeah.
Brain should have rolled better. Tried harder.
His first roll was good.
Yeah, that's probably the problem now.
He's probably trying.
Now
Just
you're
walk
out,
this
and
out.
now what?
Right.
When there are 2 guards right there. I mean, what are they really gonna do? They should wait until it's safe to do that. Like,
So we can all agree that forethought is not really their strong suit.
this is very true. This is very true. But I did my part. I did my good deed for the day.
Did you? I mean, letting out known murderers, is that really good? No, I'm just kidding.
This is true. If they go out and murder somebody else, that's when I'll feel good.
Ooh, yeah. Because there's absolutely no chance of that happening. Wait.
What?
Oh, that was a good one.
I just need to not miss a game. That's just how that goes.
Yeah, I had the
I'm
same
telling
problem.
One game
ruins
gets
everything.
missed.
One game, especially the barbarian, who is kind of like keeps people kind of in line. Not really, but kind of.
Well,
You'll at
and
least
I
bring
think,
up the salient point of like maybe you shouldn't do that.
yeah, or at least as because there were times where like, I bet that she'd probably be like this or that, and that would change things. But yeah, not there. So we'll just see how this goes. We're down.
Yeah, wasn't it Bearden was gone and all that shit fucking hit the fan?
Yeah. And then you were gone, and they murdered a bunch of people. It was
Yeah. I feel like I'm their mom.
Poor Garrett.
With the what?
I said, poor Garrett. That's what he has to deal with. I'm not saying that I'm going to change
I'm
in
the
any way,
halfling
shape, or
too.
form. But
Oh
poor
man,
Garrett.
no! The sheer schadenfreude I get from watching people just ruin their characters is just hilarious. Like, I don't have to do this. This is fine. Yeah, it's fix your own fucking problems.
Yeah. Oh my god. And I'm a halfling. Garrett was halfling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be bald by the end of this.
We do tend to follow halflings for some reason.
Online, I read the threads of people like, yeah, and I got this one guy that, he tried playing something else one time and realized he just didn't have fun. So now he just plays this one type of character in whatever we put him in. And I'm like, I can see that. I could.
Oh, sleight of hand, mediocre roll. That's not good.
It's more than 10.
That's true.
Although that's to the +7.
Yeah.
It's funny that we can watch their rolls and be like, "Ooh,
I'm
imagine,
waiting to see the
oh
death
god,
I'm waiting to see the death saves.
Ugh.
yeah." So far, it's just Ring. Bradley's not a part of it yet.
Which is odd, I think.
That's
Be prepared for another gin slushy. All right, toss the old line.
Like I said, at least we're early enough into the campaign. I don't feel obligated to save them.
Yeah.
No. Hey, I've already got my skin in the game. I can give two shits.
Right. I'm like, well, my level 8 party members are now stuck, and I have to go save them. Because where else am I going to find level 8 adventurers?
right around the corner. Didn't you know
The
that?
answer is I'm not.
We are a hot commodity.
They are.
I'm not a
McCarty.
Oh man, the dolls thing. It's a large man playing with dolls. Lord Helmet, what? I didn't catch you playing with your dolls, sir.
Lord Helmet.
Oh, this is gonna work out great for him.
Command? Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's officially trying to talk somebody into something now.
Oh God, is he persuading?
Yeah.
I think it's. Is it a save?
God only knows. Oh, if it's a charisma roll, it could be like a whole person save or some sort of
Yeah, but what
mind
creature
control
would
save.
be in there?
Well, there was that big, remember the big, bald, one-eyed dude? Looked like clearly he had some levels and something.
Yeah, I'm guessing he came across a guard of some sort.
So you can use it. So creature means person as well.
It depends on the spell, I
Right.
think.
So command is like a verbal command. So
Okay.
it's spoken English. So it says creature, not beast.
Oh, okay.
Or human. Like creature generally applies to damn near anything. But if it says beast or animal or human or
Yeah, I'll say like
humanoid,
humanoid.
yeah, then it's
That's limits.
Oh, so Reverend Bradley is commanding. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Be cool.
Be cool.
I kind of want to go back in and bite somebody, so just poison them and cause issues.
Hey, you're doing a bang-up job. Don't ruin it.
I was gonna say, don't snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Come on, hippie, don't be too nice.
Well, that's a nice thing, too, good and bad, about this module. Some of it is out of his hand. I mean, this module runs as he can adjust as the DM, but there are certain points where the module, well, like when you smack a hag, for example.
Right.
One thing I like about Hippie's DMing is he is a little more on the strict side, which sometimes can be frustrating, but it makes the stakes feel a lot higher. You know what I mean?
As long
Like
as it's
he's
consistent
like
one way or the other, that's all I really care. Like,
Yeah, agreed.
if you're going to be consistently strict, cool. If you're going to be consistently house ruling or like, what is it, the rule of fun? Fine.
Yeah.
But it's really frustrating as a player when you're the one that gets the opposite end of the stick that you expected.
Yes, I
But
agree.
yeah, I agree. I've never really seen him do that.
How long have you been doing this now?
Year and a half now, give or take.
Has it really been that long?
Started in December of last year, or year
I
before
think
last.
I was like 2 months or 3 months behind or something.
Yeah.
So I guess 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 months.
So I'm starting to think each web browser is good for its own thing, but there is no single one best web browser.
I agree with that statement.
Because like Chrome devours memory, Firefox has some weird
Stab the
issues.
guard.
We've been
Oh,
watching your rolls.
You see a bright flash in the sky. The sun has gone supernova. You're all dead.
Oh no!
Well, that was
who had wild
bound to
magic?
happen.
Eric rolled a D10,000 and didn't end so well.
I got a 1.
Bradley, friend.
Okay, and so my gnome wizard is named.
Yeah.
Queen Quaggle! I remember him.
Craggleneck. Wait. Crag.
Yeah.
Knuckle
Quacknackle.
Papa? Yeah.
That's the one.
All right, you
So you died.
guys. No one died. You have no idea.
I mean, yeah.
All right, so the two druids make it back to the bar, and we move over to Reardon. Reardon, you were going to the church.
Yep, my stuff's pretty easy. I was just going to talk to the priest and get some information about the Morning Lord and kind of his take or its take on forgiveness and redemption. Kind of have a general pastor to priest discussion about the God.
Yeah, sure, that's what you are.
I could be one of those.
We'll streamline this a little bit. Give me a religion check.
Okay. That's a skill I've never rolled before.
You have
Like
pissed
ever.
off musty poppy seed.
Yep.
Uh,
All right, Morning Lord doesn't know shit about shit. Graham sucks.
Unfortunately, and you're talking with the priest, while the Morning Lord is worshipped here, his effects have not been felt in a very, very long time.
Gotcha. That's fair.
And, you can empathize with the whole absentee father issue.
Not really. Mine pops up all the goddamn time. Not even my father. He's a prick.
All right. I think here might be a good time to take a bio. Cool.
Okay.
Everybody reconvene in 5-10 minutes.
Cool. Sure.
Okay.
Right on.
All right. That was amazing.
I just hope they've rescued themselves. I don't know what else to think.
This is like my favorite session ever.
What'd you do, Ray? What did you do?
We slightly improved our situation.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
But you don't know it's me.
Yes, once again,
Here
I'd
I
like to
am.
save you.
Here I am, saving your ass again. God.
You're delusional, you know that, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm so delusional, my axe is gonna hit your forehead.
Probably unnecessary.
Ooh, no. All right, I'll be back.
All right, let's learn about Vienna, Virginia.
Vienna, Virginia.
It's like right outside of DC. I guess I'm gonna be there for the rest of the week,
Oh,
which is fine. It's for a good meeting thing, but trying to find out what food and stuff is out there.
oh, it's just a suburb of Washington.
Yeah, you can take the train. So if I want to fly in to Reagan, I can take the train from Reagan to Vienna.
There's a country club there.
I'm probably out on that. I'll have a suit, so I can go with that.
So bring your golf clubs.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, it's probably still a little cold though. So you're good.
Fuck no, it's supposed to be 70 and 80 degrees this weekend.
Oh, even there?
Yeah, it's like 60 tomorrow, and then by Friday when I leave, it's like 80.
Damn. Yeah, it's supposed to get warm here too.
And then when we come back, Saturday, 44 degrees here.
Yep.
I'm just looking. Bullshit.
Oh, there's a brewery.
I will check that shit out then.
The Caboose Brewing Company. What are they about?
There's a zoo. Does not look like a ton of shit to do in this little town, does it?
There's a mall.
I saw that, yeah. There's the NRA Gun Museum, but I don't think anyone's allowed into that.
What?
Don't they have part of their museum is like closed? It's like a private collection?
Man, if anybody ever gets a chance to go to the Bass Pro Gun Museum down in Springfield, that's part of that breast, that's fucking awesome.
Oh, I bet. I really like that Bass Pro. I haven't been down there since I was a kid.
Right? Yeah, and it's gotten a little bigger, but the amount of awesome historical guns they have on display, it's just like, oh, that's badass. Trumans, and FDRs. And
Windsor Castle has a bunch of that shit too.
Really?
In England, they have an entire got all these muskets, armor, swords. They have these big, huge wheels that are probably 12 foot in diameter that have musket pistols all around it in circles. They're badass. Apparently, Silver Dollar City is supposed to be pretty sweet as general shit to it.
your mic, Marble, your mic cuts in and out like it's just a little too tight.
Yeah, how about now?
A little bit.
Better, yeah.
Better. That's good.
Get the better. But yeah, Silver Dollar City's apparently pretty badass.
Ooh, Caboose Brewing Company, eh?
Yeah.
Tastes like the end of a train.
I do like to drink a little ass, apparently.
Whoa,
That's gross.
Super gross.
that's nasty.
I'm gonna have to do something now. Last time I was in DC, which wasn't that long ago, I didn't do a whole lot. DC was kind of a boring town, I thought.
It's just politicians and crime.
Yeah, and some weird ass street systems. That's about all I found.
So just crime and crime.
Street.
No. Lazy
One's-
fuck. and
One's
crime.
technically legal, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they just don't do anything. They don't even do their job. They're
Do
Well,
what?
yeah, but neither do we.
give it a job. Come on.
What are you guys talking about?
DC.
Yeah, it's a terrible city.
I've never been. And don't real plan on it either.
The monuments are beautiful. The museums are amazing. It's awesome to see the Capitol and all the monuments and everything. But the moment you get out of Plaza, it's a shithole.
It's a slum.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a what is it? It's a museum, like a museum city inside of a slum.
That's fair. That's a good way to look at it. I found this place that I have to check out called Pie Gourmet. They offer traditional pies of all flavors and special dinner pies like lasagna. I'm sort of in on that.
That isn't that just lasagna? It's not. It's not. Hey, dinner pie. No, that's lasagna.
I wonder
That
if they
sounds
take
good.
a lasagna and put it inside a pie crust.
It's freedom pie.
Freedom pie.
That sounds good.
Well, I mean, at this point, we should really just surrender to the Italians because of their food.
I go Chinese.
Not
but
me.
That's just me.
Not me. I can't surrender to them anymore.
Chinese or Mexican. Those are mine.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Reese.
Huh.
Red Dragon House. That was legit.
Oh yeah. You like it?
Yeah. I had the lo mein. It was kind of meh, but Cole and the other guy that went with us said the General So's was really good.
It was good.
Let me know next time.
Yeah. You don't want to get their lo mein. Oh, sorry, Matt. What?
I'm up in Riverside and soon to be in fucking Lenexa. I'd be in too. I saw that like 30 minutes after you guys kind of planned it. I'm like, oh well.
Oh shit! I didn't know you worked downtown.
Are you moving again?
Yeah, I'm going from Riverside to Lenexa. Same company. We're just going from a tiny little shithole to a massive fucking shithole. Well,
Do you need a sysadmin?
There aren't many shitholes in Lenexa.
no, we don't. But yeah, okay. So it is kind of funny. AB May, you guys have heard of them? You know, they
Of
sell
course.
air conditioning
Servicemen?
shit. So our company took over a line to where now we will be the sole suppliers for AB May. So like everything that they sell will come through our warehouse. So we had to go buy a warehouse basically.
Well, good, because
Yeah.
if my wife has her way, we might be building a house in the next 6 months. So I'm gonna be tapping you for advice.
Oh, and that's the best part. I can't help anybody personally because we still only sell commercial or to AB May kind of people. So you still have to buy it from them.
But what if
AB
I
May
have
kind of people?
what if I have
Fucking
somebody
prejudice.
who's licensed with the company, just not AB May?
They have a 40-mile radius around Kansas City that they're the only people that can sell Daikin
Gotcha.
residential. Yeah. Now I can
That's okay.
make it work, but you know, it's one of those like, okay, you got somebody who can install it. Yeah, we can work it through the system. It's just
I gotcha.
shady.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm straight up. I don't do anything gray.
It's okay. I'll just buy them off of eBay. That's what my dad and grandpa do now. They buy them off of eBay because it's a lot cheaper. The only thing you don't get is a warranty.
Who needs that?
Boards and stuff you can get. It depends. If you do the
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
VRF or whatever they're called,
Yep.
Matt, you have to have certain people install them. But if you do a traditional system, you don't.
Yeah, that's actually that's what I focus on now is the VRF stuff.
That's
You
what I
should
think
do
we're gonna
thermal.
do.
Thermal.
Like geothermal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like VRF though.
I don't think there's any volcanoes in Lenexa.
No, they dig down like 14,
Yeah.
15 feet. And pretty cool system.
It is, but have you seen any new ones going in the last
Do
like
what?
few years?
Geothermal heat.
We've
No, I haven't.
We used
Yeah.
it all.
Wait, you
Just
borrow
talk
heat
about
from
it
the
now.
earth?
Yep.
Yeah, you use it as a heat sink.
That's incredibly inefficient.
Actually, it's the most efficient there is.
Uh-huh.
The
It is.
Earth is pretty big and it has a lot of heat.
And a constant temperature.
So you just
Yeah.
dig down to the core, and
How deep?
whenever you're cold, you open up the vent for about a half a second, and then you shut it real fast. If you open it up any longer, you die.
I think it's
Does
like
it-
only
unless
like
you get-
15 feet.
See, that's the thing. If you get, unless you get more than 50, not 50, unless you get more than 50 feet below the surface, it's 55 degrees. So I don't understand what that would do.
Okay, so you're rejecting heat. That's all HVAC is. So you put it down to where it's that constant temperature. You still have a compressor involved, but the delta between that and the air temperature is always less than if it's stupid hot. Hey, it's cold down there. I can,
No, I get the air conditioning part. When you're like heating, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Same thing. The ground is still 55 degrees. Outdoor air is what?
Oh, instead of it like 20? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
but that's only like 1 month out of the year.
Yeah, but the difference, you're still able to, with the compressing kind of thing,
Uh-huh.
and the phase change that happens with refrigerant, you're still
Oh,
chucking
I
the heat
see.
down there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you actually kind of use it as a heat, crap.
Base
words.
temperature, basically.
Well, that along with a heat sink, there we go. You add the heat to it, so then you can actually pull it back a little bit as well.
Oh, so instead of heating 20-degree air, you're heating 55-degree air,
Yeah.
Right,
or
Yeah,
cooling
kinda.
90-degree air, you're cooling 55-degree air.
right.
And you just got to worry about radon.
Yeah. Because the thing too,
No, but-
once upon a time,
And
like
Balrogs.
AC units and stuff were only set to cool your house 20 degrees below outside air.
Yeah.
So now, if you use geothermal, that quote unquote outside air you're pulling is 50 or 60 degrees, not 110 degrees.
No, the cooling part, that was never in doubt for me. I'm like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, the heating, and it's more of that it's a constant temperature that's always going to be above the ambient at worst case, so it helps you on that side. But it's also like Burns and Mac, one of their locations is a massive pond out in front with a big fountain in it, and that pond is their heat sink for their geothermal system. So when it's throwing a hell of a lot of water up, it's the same thing as like a cooling tower, where it's actually making the pond colder to reject the heat out into it, or we're putting heat into the pond. Pond gets hotter. Hey, now we can use that heat to go and heat over there.
Right. It's basically the same thing we do with reactors. You have a massive pool of water that basically stays at a constant temperature
Don't lie, Nick.
with the reactor kittens.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say, no kittens, bullshit.
I want reactor kittens, goddammit.
Now we need to sell more chillers though, so we can keep Mike busy.
All right,
Yeah.
so the metagame we are playing tonight.
Oh, right.
Everyone in Roll20 type a time between now and midnight. And CST. Person closest to the actual time of death of any characters wins.
Well, not foreshadowing shit, are we?
Damn, you beat me to it, man. You beat me to it, man.
1029. 1029.
You beat me to it. Oh, you beat me to it.
Person closest to the actual TOD of any characters will win something off of Hippie's table of random magic items.
So if I stab
I
somebody,
don't know
does
that I
count?
feel. Yes, I don't know that I feel right rolling. So Ragna.
Somebody's got 20 minutes to die. I'm just saying.
Huzzah! Fuck you, Ragna.
When that thing is the person that can kill someone the best needs to not be able to.
God damn it!
Because
Morin! Back from the goddamn dead to fuck.
Oh, you bastard! God damn it!
So if we make it to 11:37, we're fine, right?
So,
AFK.
Yeah.
You guys are all most of you are back at the bar. Haven't found things out. It's in the afternoon. There's two of you still unaccounted for. You guys are pretty sure they're in the jail still.
Are you talking about us or are you talking about them?
Them.
Them. Got it.
The them is back in the bar. Bradley and Ren still somewhere else.
So,
Last we left them. They were
Riordan,
chained.
what do you think we should do?
I don't know. Burn this town down. Start over.
As you say that, several of the patrons kind of turn, look at you, a little bit terrified.
Just a joke. We would never do anything so heinous. We're the good guys. Fireball.
Well, everyone just kind of scoots their chairs a little bit, just a little bit further away from you.
So,
I do
Are
not
we-
think they believe you.
are we gonna break Udo out or not?
I think.
I
in
think.
Fact, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
The fact that he's tied up kind of weird rather than just being in prison, that's not that cool. I mean, if he did something they didn't like and they just threw him there, that room didn't look right. And being right next to the boss, and yeah, we should probably get him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, just food for thought. If we break Udo out, the Baron's gonna just blame us. Rightfully so, it sounds like, but it's gonna be what happens. What do we need from this town before we can move on? Or what's our plan once we break him out? Are we gonna support some uprising? Are we gonna be like, hey, you out of jail, good luck, tell your mom hi, and then boogie? I mean, what's our long-term plan?
I was in an uprising once. It did not turn out well.
I think
Just
just
not for you.
kind of play it by ear on that thing because we don't know the situation.
Yeah, he may
We know-
have some that just fixes everything, like kill.
That's true.
You know, I don't like going against the grain of the culture
Here's-
of people, though, and as long as they kind of support him or whatever. But
Here's the thing: if we do the help him with the coup, then us breaking him out, he'll pardon us, and we're good.
Right.
If he
If
wins,
we don't, and we just pat him on the back and tell him, hey, good luck. So that's I guess my point. If we break Udo out, there's only one viable course of action after that, because we're going to be blamed for that rescue.
Mm-hmm.
Are we prepared then to, after we break him out, then proceed to the steps of trying to dethrone the Baron?
Mm-hmm.
Burgomaster,
I'm in.
I think is how I say it.
Burgermeister?
I thought it was Burgomaster. I may have written it down wrong.
Burgomaster.
Master. All right, neither. All right.
I don't have
know. It's
I
hard.
don't have notes. I'm not able to really write them down because I don't have paper and shit.
I got it on my notepad. Yeah, notepad.
yeah, and I have it in my journal.
Your dream journal?
So, if we do break him out, when do you want to break him out?
Well, I think you guys have a good plan. The execution will draw the town and most of the guards, as I think we'll pull some sort of daring daylight raid. You could probably walk in and get them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that means that we leave our companions to their fate.
It's true, though I'm sure they would, want to go that way.
Yeah, it's called fate for a reason.
What?
Dying today.
So
I feel like if they were here with us, they'd probably agree.
I agree. I think they'd be
Yes.
like, "Yep,
Yes,
we
they
should be
would.
hung. Hung
would
for
feel-
our action."
Wait.
They would feel
Wait,
guilty.
what?
They feel the need to pay their penance.
Absolutely.
Fortunately, we cannot hear them because they're not here.
I feel in my bones that Ren and Bradley both know that the world is better off than swinging from a tree.
Now,
Okay.
if they happen to get themselves out, of course, we'll totally be glad to see him and work with them, right?
Mm,
Yeah, of course. Because they'll have,
Pestering Leprosy, please let my friends rescue me.
they will, of course.
quiet, disembodied voice of people who are here.
It's not like we would let the law take its course and assume that somehow they got out and got Udo out instead of us, and that they'd take the rap for Udo.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, you duplicitous motherfucker.
They both strike me as the
I'm
personal
like,
responsibility types.
That sounds like a pretty good plan.
Solid plan. Let's do it.
Yep.
I don't even know what it is now. I'm genuinely confused.
No, we're gonna break out Udo, and then hopefully they break out, and we'll just blame Udo's escape on them instead of us.
That
Not
seems wholly
genius.
reasonable. Yeah, that seems wholly reasonable to me. I like
Very
it.
resourceful. I think they'll make it.
Help
I
me
So-
do.
out,
I,
Nico.
I did tell you that I did give Ren a means to possibly escape by him.
I've only ever seen Ren unconscious and throwing daggers, so I assume he can use them. It's really the only two states I've ever seen him in.
This is true. This is very true. His saving you.
He's
is
excellent
him
at both.
unconscious.
By the way, he is excellent at both.
His I just saved you is I was on the floor and you saved me.
I feel
Okay.
like you put as much effort into saving him as he put into saving you.
Yes.
I believe actually I just saved Ragna again.
So what time?
I'm sure you believe that.
What time is it?
I don't know, but we got to stall till 11. What I say? 11:17.
All right, so it's our afternoon. Late afternoon. You guys been sitting talking for a while, coming up with your grand plan.
Oh, I watched the bar, and the bar did not move.
Well played, clerk. Well played.
I think I want to, me and Ragna should go eyeball the hangman's tree just to make sure the guards really know that we're, going to try to do something there and throw off suspicion by giving more suspicion.
That's not awful, actually.
I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna
Is
say
there
you're not
hangman tree?
socks.
I think it's a gallows.
Okay.
It is a good idea, though.
Do any of us have carpentry skills or anything?
I can pound metal.
Because I think
Yeah,
we
you
should
can.
actually give true and honest constructive criticism if they didn't build the gallows well.
Listen, that rope is 3 inches too short. That is never going to work.
Nails are rusty. Could break.
I have leather working.
I do have smith tools.
Ooh, you should make them an executioner's mask just to be friendly.
With the sun, with a picture of a sun on the front.
You guys haven't seen my mask.
Guess your dick.
Did you hear something? I heard nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
All right, so you guys actually gonna do anything?
Actually, I thought the idea of them going and like really eyeballing the area around the gallows isn't terrible. To really encourage,
Okay.
make it known, to get the idea that maybe he'll pull more guards that direction.
No, I'll get that. Yeah.
So Ragna and Gregor are gonna go.
Eyeball.
All right.
Mhm.
You guys walk down to the town square, not really trying to hide. You can see still a couple of guards following you.
I waved to them. Hi.
They don't react. They just keep following you. They're not trying to hide either. This is definitely a show of force of, we have an eye on you. Don't do anything stupid. Or on the converse, please do something stupid so we can arrest you.
Do you really want to arrest me?
I don't know. You are kind of brown.
Do you really want to know me? Immigrants. Hate 'em.
I'm not really brown. It's just I'm dirty.
This hose you off. Never
You're
mind. She's
pale white.
Yeah. As soon as I have a
It
bath,
glistens.
it's like, holy God, oh my God, I look like a,
The sun god is back.
I look like a Twilight vampire,
You get wet. They wash you off. Like, oh, sorry, sir. We didn't mean to. Carry on.
Is it a gallows? Like built gallows?
You get down there, and there's no gallows. Oh, you get down to the square, and are you going with him, Jonas?
Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you are walking down, and you don't see a gallows. You see that they have carted out a guillotine.
Ooh.
Is it sharp?
You're about 30 feet away. You can't really tell.
I turn to one of the guards following us and go, is it sharp enough?
They don't react. And they're about
What is
30 feet
that?
away from you.
What does that do? I've never seen anything like it before.
Have you ever cut steak?
Hmm?
You ever cut a steak?
Yeah.
It's like that, except with nicks.
So, but how does it work?
You ever seen it never mind. No, you wouldn't.
Are you asking the other players or?
I'm asking whoever will listen.
Well,
Loud
let's
enough
walk
for
up
the
over-
guards. Like, hey, what?
Yeah.
What does this do?
Penisectomy.
The
Yeah.
person
Holy
lays
shit.
down, and then the blade falls and chops their head off. Hopefully on the first try.
That's lame.
Quite effective, actually.
No, you need to have somebody there that like does it personal. So impersonal in City 4.
Yeah, there's not supposed to be any honor in this. It's just a killing device.
None
That
of
is
you
a
are
shame.
helping.
You could volunteer.
I could.
Do we see any watermelons for sale anywhere around?
No.
Are we gonna Gallagher it up?
This land is devoid of any type of fun fruit such as the water.
God, I hate this place.
In fact, the only thing that grows here is grapefruit.
Cabbage.
The only thing that grows here is just a bunch of O.J. Simpsons. That's it. Just all shit. It's terrible.
Shitty
It's the
citrus.
worst thing ever.
It's nothing but grapefruit.
Damn!
And they're always slightly underripe.
Truly, this is hell on earth.
Yeah, sounds like it. Alright, so yeah, that's interesting.
Alright, you guys gonna hang out for a while until it's time to go to bed or what?
Back to the bar.
I'm gonna walk around and get to know people.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the bar.
Alright.
Can I go to the
Ragnar.
bar?
You guys head back to the bar. A disembodied voice. You say, I need a wine. Ragnar, you're kind of walking around. You try and make conversation with some folk, but no one really seems interested in talking to you. You walk up to them, you introduce yourself in your usual gleeful manner, and they respond with kind of shrugged shoulders. They turn their backs to you quickly and head doors.
What did I ever do to them? Hey, guard guys, what did I ever do to them? I'm trying to bring spirit and laughter.
Finally, one of the guards gives up and just walks over to you.
And stabs her.
Don't like outsiders much here. Especially outsiders that their friends killed someone.
Oh, I'm not with them. Well, okay, I was, but it's complicated.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, can you tell me about this town a little bit?
What do you want to know?
Why are the wolves here?
They attack on a regular basis. Not sure why. They're into me as wolves. They just like to torture us, I guess.
Do they seem natural wolf, or do they seem otherworldly? Are they
Pretty
controlled?
normal. There are a few hunters that go out, cull them when they can. Of all things, there's actually kind of a booming fur trade in this town.
Oh, cool. Would that put us in some good graces if we went hunting and hunted some wolves?
Might.
That's cool. How do you become a guard in this town?
Well, you sign up for it when you're 16. You go through the little tiny training camp with Isaac. And then you get a post. And the post is to follow you around.
I'm sorry. It must be boring.
I'm so fucking bored.
Huh?
Honestly, I thought that I was going to have to be on, at a 10 the entire time, waiting for you to do something horrible, but you and the rest of your friends are just kind of walking around and doing things, and you don't seem that troublesome.
Yeah. You guys got caught are troublesome. You poor deluded fool.
Clearly.
We might leave them.
Well, the execution tomorrow is mandatory, so I'm required to bring you to watch.
Oh.
I know that they're your friends and you might not want to watch, but it would make my life a lot easier if you could just...
Wait. Oh. Yeah.
Quick, Ragnar, kill player.
I was gonna ask him something. I don't. Shit.
No one's killed an NPC in forever.
2 whole sessions.
That's not true. I killed one last session.
Quiet, disembodied voices.
Oh, I was gonna ask him. So, what do you really think of your boss?
You see him, his eyes kind of shift over to the guard next to him, who's standing about 10 feet away with a disapproving look on his face. And his eyes kind of dart around looking for everything. So he looks you dead square in the eyes. He's human.
Okay, good. I don't turn away.
Yeah. And you see a scowl on his face. All will be well. And then after that, he rolls his eyes.
Oh. God dang.
Oh, you absolutely know that he was being sarcastic as fuck.
That's
Okay.
a collaborator.
I wanted to read his body language and things like that more than the instincts of him.
The eye roll, the way he was kind of looking around at everything. He's like,
Okay.
I can't speak freely here. So I'm going to try and bullshit this.
I am going to see if I can convince him to have some fun
What do you mean have some fun?
when I get back to the bar.
Don't ask that question.
So much
Goddamn,
sex.
don't ask that question.
All right.
Pillow talk's a motherfucker.
All right.
She's a whore. A whore.
Yeah.
Dick on vagina.
It's the mark of the whore.
Like her?
Going full on spycraft.
I assume like barbarian women just like I'm having sex. That's what I'm doing. So you can either like it or not.
It's called rape. In case you were
No.
on that.
No, you can't rape a man. We all know that.
No.
I was graped.
Bullshit.
By a woman half your size.
I'm not saying to be an easy sell, but
All right, so you start heading back to the bar. They start following you. Give me a charisma. Yeah, I'd say just give me a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Come on, Ragna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you, you sexy little itty bitty
Man, we are throwing some shitty rolls tonight.
I still have -1, so it's not really. I mean,
We're gonna randomize the DC.
You rolled a 3 or 5. 5.
He rolled a
Mhm.
7.
so he has
off to a 7.
-4.
He wasn't even that great.
But he has -4.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know what? Just in case, we're gonna check to see if he
Doesn't.
does
Yeah.
have a -4 to
It's 0.
charisma.
-4 would be pretty impressive. I don't even know what number that is.
Nope, it's a 0.
6.
That's fucking Randy right there. That's
Yeah.
how bad that is.
So you ply him with drink, and try, but he's not interested.
Terrified.
He takes his job pretty seriously.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's a pretty devoted. It's not you, it's him.
And word has spread around town that you nearly broke the last man. So no one's playing this game.
Oh yeah, he hasn't walked all day. That poor guy.
Well, you know what you do.
All right. Anyone have anything else to do?
Ragnar will go to Reardon and say,
So,
that guard does not like his current boss.
I'll be honest, I think the consensus for many people, except for those closest to him, they don't care for him. It's just how we can capitalize on that.
That's why I'm telling the social guru, you,
Oh, that's
about
a mistake. I
tried my womanly wiles.
our
And
warlock is the social guru.
Okay. I have a plan, or a thought, not a plan at all. How quickly can you guys spring Udo?
5.
pretty quickly.
Okay. I will go to the execution and perform my best stalling tactic. You guys get Udo there, and we'll have to address this concept of an uprising faster than we expected. But that would perhaps save this town for us.
Wait, why does the execution? Why do you have to have him there for the execution? Like,
Well, because I can't say that I can stop the execution, just that I'm going to do my best to delay it. So if he's there,
why do you need to stop the execution?
well, I think the plan is
You
so
shut
that-
up!
so that our compatriots are not beheaded. I mean, I could be wrong.
I thought that we were using him as a diversion. If you're not there to help us, then it's not really a diversion. It's a splitting the group and just.
Well, but my thought would be the three of you could easily
Mhm.
deal with the few guards remaining there, especially if my diversion or my delaying tactic turns into more of a we need more guards here kind of tactic.
So there's a hitch in your plan there.
Again,
You
not a
have to
plan.
get rid of the 2 guards here first, because they're supposed to escort us, because it's mandatory for all of us to be there.
Okay. Well,
Somebody eating an apple?
I-
Because damn.
that was me cracking a piece of ice. I see 2 strapping men and a terrifying little woman. I'm sure 2 guards would be of no real issue.
So you're wanting to make it more difficult, way more difficult, and having to, like, subterfuge and run away from people versus once they died, the heat would be off.
It's true.
It won't.
I think
I was walking around today trying to get to know people, and they don't want anything to do with this because we're friends with the people that committed murder.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
I think that stigma is going to attach to us. We're the only outsiders here.
Mm-hmm. And they don't
made
like
that
outsiders.
apparent. They don't like outsiders. We tend to come in, cause a bunch of trouble, and then leave, never to be seen again. So I think we have to resolve that if we want to make this town somewhere we can make useful to us to get home.
Well, I'll do whatever, because, you know, I'm with you guys. But it sounds like either we just leave now, or it's going to be a random chance, bad reward, high risk on any of it.
Remember, this town is surrounded by the mist. Where would we go to?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody or just
Everyone.
Boy, this is not going to be a good night. Oh, thank God you guys are wrong.
Ren.
Except for Ren.
Bradley. You guys totally see the shit out of jail walls. In fact, Ren, you find a rock that looks oddly like your mother.
Ren.
I did love her so much.
she was a rock gnome.
The rest of you have noticed throughout the day that the mists have lifted around.
Home free.
Like you guys aren't. It's not enshrouded by the fog.
Curse you, hippie, giving us an escape.
We could just leave.
I'm with him.
We could, but I have a feeling that we may need this. We may need as many allies as we can, because remember what the Burgomeister said?
Master.
Burgerman, yes.
Oh, Burgermaster. Burgomaster. Yeah. He said that adventures come and go. They always come, and then they just die. They do the thing, and then they die. She kills them.
Clearly, we will be different.
We will be, because we're going to help Udo, and we're going to make this town owe us, so that if we need a favor from them, we can call on it.
I agree. I don't know. This would be a good plan for Nemia. Is that her name? She could easily remove 2 members of our party and drag us to the woods, where she could then enclose us with the mists again. I mean, we believe she has some control over those, don't we?
You have no idea.
I mean, I just assume this is her land, kind of like an overlord. If she controls the mystical aspects of it, we know the wolves are hers based on the populace.
She killed my friends. I need to get back at her.
I'm not sure she has full control. I think she might play around, but I don't think she has full control. Otherwise, adventures would be dead, unless we're just here to entertain her.
Well, entertainment value might bring something, but I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna knock out those cards, right? Holy shit.
Who has a bucket of Hot Wheels?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute myself.
All right.
Guy can't get drunk in peace. That's bullshit.
So the plan is
Free Ren and Bradley.
So the plan is going to be
Do we all go to
us
the
three
execution?
are gonna ditch the guards.
mm-hmm.
Okay. However, that has to happen. Whether we can just ditch them or do people have money? Can we just pay them off?
You
No.
can try. You can try and do anything you want.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna raise the heat on us by doing something stupid, so that then we lose any possible advantage to the diversion. So then we can all get killed by the guards as they come at us like they're expecting before the execution. And yeah, okay, I'm in. Let's go.
That's actually sounds almost exactly right.
Well, we did manage to ditch the guards the other night pretty easily. Mm-hmm.
So we ditch them. Riordan goes and tries to stall and all that jazz.
Okay.
While we sneak in and save Udo, bring him to the execution so that he can do an uprising. I guess.
I gotta say, there are
Put him on the
so
stage with
many
the
ifs
guillotine.
and all this shit. I can't. I mean,
We're fucking dead.
Udo, stand here next to the blade that's gonna chop off these other guys' heads.
And
so
bend
you're
over
telling me-
real
wait,
quick.
We haven't even talked to the dude. We're supposed
Yeah.
to save him for his mom, but now he's going to leave it. And goddamn, you guys are fucking.
He
Fuck
might
it.
be a dick. Udo might be a dick. We don't know.
Very, very succinct argument, but a good one.
Who said
This
that?
is true.
Listen, we got a bag full of shitty options. I don't really know. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's walking away smelling like a rose on this one.
Why don't we just
Go to the execution.
bust them loose?
At this point, let's just do something.
Hey, I can pull a Baird. You give me 10 minutes. I can have half of this town on fire.
But do that anyway.
That'd give us a better chance than friggin' doing exactly what they expect us to do.
Oh, shit.
They expect us to try to free our friends, not for Udo.
Okay, I've said my piece. I'm following Reardon, so whatever, man.
My wife just came in and said, try to quiet it down a piece. Good luck with your bag of shitty options.
Thanks, Patty.
I had my wife put on earplugs.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
You don't want her to think of the lesson of you for all the stupid shit the character says.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Okay. I don't think.
What time is it?
The sun has set.
Oh no.
We got 15 minutes to kill a player. Let's go.
I am getting shitty drunk unless they drag me out.
Okay.
How many spells slots do you guys have?
How many what?
I was like, how many spell slots? How many do you know some sort of fire spell?
I have produce flame, a cantrip.
That does not constitute a fire spell.
I got fairy
That's
fire.
that's all I got.
Ah, fuck it. All right, the burn it down plan. The burn it down plan has gone to hell.
And
All because of you
Flaming
guys.
No.
Mirror image.
We should save Udo.
Yes.
Well, what we do after that will just depend on what happens. But
Yes.
Do we all go to save Udo, or do
Yes.
we split up? We can all go. Maybe us shirking the guards. We'll have to move a lot faster. My only thought is, will we have more guards to contend with when we don't show up?
we will have to be quick.
Okay. So that's the plan then.
Yes.
We let them pull Ren and the other guy that I already can't remember towards the chopping block, and then we attack to get Udo out.
All right, let's go. We'll show a consolidated show of force. I guess.
You're gonna go
Or whatever.
now?
You know, we could take
So-
20 guards. I feel fairly confident.
No.
Ragna's here.
Fucker.
Ragna's here.
Alright, so let me get this straight. Your plan is to wait for the execution to start, and then all of you slip away and go to free Udo.
Yes.
Fuck all y'all.
And once we have Udo, we can go stop the execution real quick.
Okay. Why don't I go? Why don't I try to stall the execution?
Okay, I'm gonna save you guys some time. You're smart. You're aware that that attendance is mandatory. The guards have told you that they have to escort you there. You're pretty sure that they're going to come find you and make sure you're at the execution.
You have to kill the guards.
Hey, wait a second.
You
The
also know that the execution, according to the flyer, is set for daybreak tomorrow. So they know that the guards are probably going to show up a little before daybreak to escort you.
Here's a quick question. I'm gonna go out and ask one of the guards because we know there's two standing out there, right?
Okay.
Have you thought about killing them?
Just a quick question here. I see that the execution is mandatory. It appears mandatory for everybody in the town. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Well, if your Baron is following the rules he's established, so again, all will be well. Doesn't that mean quite literally everyone in this town, including anyone who might be residing in his basement currently? I would hate to see him break his own rule. Obviously, the point is to build some group consensus here. Could you find that out? I feel like that's important. I think we'd have to raise issue if all the members of even his illustrious basement weren't brought to watch the execution.
All prisoners currently in custody are due to be executed in the morning.
All prisoners.
Yes.
Okay. I believe you have quite a few down there at this point, don't you?
I am not privy to exactly which prisoners are in there. Is
Too
the
too
number-
low in the totem pole? I can understand. Everyone has to work their way up from the bottom.
Go back inside before I find yourself under arrest for criminal unhappiness.
Criminal unhappiness. Could you? Maybe we need to discuss what that means. I mean, we hate to cause trouble, but there are two of you here. It might behoove you to call a few extra, if that's the route you choose to take.
And he straightens up a little bit and gets right up close to your face. How many more do you think are in earshot?
And I'm gonna push my face
Two.
forward and give him a wink and say, "Not nearly enough."
Give me an intimidation check.
Shit, that's not one of my trained skills, but I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The Internet Explorer, as a side note, will not do the pop out. It fails every time I try, like the pop out character sheet.
That makes sense. You use an Explorer. Everything not working.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
he's not too scared.
that's okay. I'm debating scorching rain these days. But I will not.
Go on then. We'll be by to pick you up in the morning.
So, okay. So I'll go on inside and say all prisoners are set to be executed tomorrow.
Well, fuck.
So they will send guards tomorrow. I tried to anger the guard enough to encourage him to bring more guards. I don't think I succeeded, but I think any number that they send us would be easily dealt with if that's the route we choose to go.
Now or in the morning?
In the morning, we need them gathered. If they come in here to get us, it will provide us a better strategic point with which to deal with them accordingly, I think.
Well, everybody will be at the Headwinds block tomorrow, right?
Correct. So all the guards and all the prisoners are set to be executed. So I assume that also means Udo and anyone else who might be in the
That
basement.
sounds very convenient.
I have an idea to get the guards away tonight.
If we
It
do
sounds
it
like the
tonight,
DM saying, "Oh my fucking god, just go to the goddamn execution."
we know, but we refuse to follow
We're
guidance.
choosing to ignore you.
No, I could draw them out. Because I could turn into a big ass wolf and run around town. And they would have to come after me.
I mean, we can go to the execution, or we can take half of their guards as they come to escort us and reduce the resistance at the time of execution. That's also possible. It depends on how you guys want to proceed. I'm not a soldier. I'm not a combatant. I really don't know the best means to move forward on that.
So we're for sure fighting our way through.
We could do it during the execution. If
I-
Udo's going to be there, we could save him there
Right.
as well. Yeah.
We could just see what happens. I've never seen a hanging. I mean, well, I also haven't seen a hanging. But I've never seen it.
I think we should wait
Yeah.
till the morning.
Okay.
Alright. That's the plan.
Do we judge our circumstances at that point? Do we attempt to lessen guard numbers? I mean, I think it's something we'll have to think about quickly once they arrive.
No, I think we let things play out and take opportunities where we think we can do it.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
When you attack, I will also attack.
Okay.
Okay.
You all get a good full night's rest. In Ragna, give me just roll a d20. Pickings are slim tonight.
You dirty slut.
No one that's really your type shows up in the bar.
That's fine. I wasn't
What
going to do
type?
anything tonight anyways.
Alive.
They have to be
Yeah.
tough. No. They have to be able to survive. That's what I kind of...
That's how a
All
strong
the people in there are alive. Just saying.
No, they have to be, tough enough to not be knocked unconscious 5 minutes in.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
She likes it.
This is a direct shot to me.
She likes it when they fight back. On her.
Oh, God.
I bet that guy in the stockades would have been the perfect match for you.
Ragna is always very sure to make sure that they know the safe word in advance.
Mm.
It's, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah.
The safe word is no.
So on the nose.
So.
All right.
Uh,
Where's my spit?
So you guys get a nice rest. You get a long rest in. Your spell slots, HP, all that's back up full. And dawn breaks, peeking through your windows. You come downstairs, and you are greeted by 8 guards standing.
Intimidation did a little too much.
Standing in the foyer, staring at you.
I kind of lean over and go to Reardon. Is that going to be enough?
I'll whisper back, well, 8 is certainly better than 22.
No, I say it so that they could actually hear me.
Oh,
The same dude.
gotcha. I guess I'll respond accordingly. Well, 8 is certainly better than 23.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
But there are 47.
I thought there were 22 plus 1 bald guy with an eye patch.
As you guys are debating the finer points of mathematics. All right, then. Come on down.
Okay.
How much gold do we have? Can we buy this in? If we burnt it down in a hail of fire and blood?
No, we should just. We're fine.
Okay.
So, you guys just tell me when we want to get away. Whisper.
Hold on. I'm going to go to before as we doing our long rest and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go to Gregor and I'm gonna kind of coordinate what we're memorizing spell wise.
Okay.
If that's cool with him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna memorize Fog Cloud.
Okay, I'm not, because that was one that, yep, okay. So instead I'm doing Thunder Wave. And,
Are you gonna do Fairy Fire?
yeah,
Okay.
and Entangle.
Roll
I
initiative.
will.
And Mirror Image, I think.
Goodberry.
And I still have Cure Wounds and Heal Word. I guess I got... That's way too many. That's right. Okay.
And I need one more.
You should take the spell. Listens to the DM's plot hook.
We refuse.
Man, I'm trying really hard, okay?
I'm gonna take Charm Person.
That'll work.
I'm good. Do it.
All right. So, you guys are standing up on those terraces you remember from earlier, looking down at 8 guards who are all looking up at you. Come on, then. Got an execution to see.
Okay.
Yay.
So you guys gonna go down with them?
I go
Yeah.
peacefully with the guards, yeah.
Yep.
All right. You all head out in a pack.
I slap one on the ass.
Just a random guard.
No, the one that I was talking to earlier.
It's almost like smacking a hag.
All right. The one you see him. He looks pretty tired. He's been up all night. You slap him on the ass, like, oh, hey. Yeah.
Hashtag me too.
Oh god.
All right, you guys make it. You're about halfway to the courtyard, or to the square where you know the execution is going to happen. Do you want to do anything on the way, or are you guys just going to follow him the whole way?
Okay, like that. No, I'm not gonna cast. Good.
Okay.
No.
I should cast Goodberry. I'm gonna have Goodberry going.
Okay.
If I don't
I'm
see
gonna
the
give-
soldiers starting to make a move, I'm not going to.
I'm gonna give everybody 2. So
Sweet.
Reardon, you get 2 Goodberries. Jonas, you get 2, and Gregor, you get 2.
Got it. I actually wrote it down this time.
Good idea. All right, you guys make it to the square.
Hey, we're at the square.
See. Hey, guess what?
Hmm.
There's a map.
Oh snap.
Oh, cool.
Ignore this.
Ignore me.
Oh my god.
You can see
What's all this then?
your friends
Sweet.
surrounded by
Lost 2
guards.
cards.
Oh
in
shit, there we
the-
are.
Definitely not. I told you there's 47.
In the middle of the square, you can see a ton of villagers that have gathered for this event, as well as a whole bunch of other individuals, some nobles, some richer folk. And as you're slowing down, you can tell that the ground is just mud at this point. There's been a mist settled in this morning. It's super foggy, not the same fog that you saw when you first came in here. But
Evil fog?
Yeah, it's not the evil fog. It's just kind of a misty wet. Everything is damp. Everything is kind of dark. It's just a horrible, nasty, oppressive morning. You're flanked by guards on either side. 2 of them have gone up to join the rest of the group. You can see the Baron standing next to the guillotine. You see Bradley and Ren flanked by guards. You see someone who matches the description of Udo, also with the guards, all of them restrained. You see Bradley currently has a gag in his mouth.
Sounds about right.
See, I told you the situation had improved.
Is the one with the woman with the net, is that Udo?
Yes, that is Udo.
Okay.
It should be. Oh, you can't see her nameplate.
Is that a picture of a monkey?
It is a monkey.
No
Okay.
monkeys.
I just wanted to be sure.
There's a monkey there. So you guys get there. You see the Baron nod his head. And you're at the execution.
Did I bring popcorn?
Can we see
Baron.
that the guys are there?
Yeah, you can see him as they show up.
Bradley, don't worry, mate. This is going to turn out just fine. No, none of that. No, none of that.
The Baron takes a step forward.
Don't let them know that you're scared. There's no
Ladies
reason
and
to-
gentlemen, thank you for coming this morning. The accused stand before you, having been found guilty of the following crimes: murder, assault with the intent to murder,
That's definitely not true.
and criminal unhappiness. Guards,
That one is very, very much not true. Hold on a second. Now I'd like to
Guards
defend
gag
myself
you.
from criminally No.
And guards walk up behind you. Take a rag, tie it in your mouth.
Oh my god. You
They
got
have
it.
been tried with witnesses coming forth to state their crimes. They have been found guilty. Summarily, they have all been sentenced to death via guillotine. The sentence to be carried out immediately.
He said this would be carried out immediately.
Immediately. Izek. The tiny one first.
No.
Izek
Okay,
walks
don't
over,
worry. This is all good.
grabs,
Oh,
grabs Udo.
can I take this thing off?
Which one's he
Drives.
grabbing?
Udo. Or not
Udo?
Udo,
No,
Ren.
wait.
Ren.
Can I take this
Okay.
thing off? Can I
Slams
start-
him down on the ground.
No, just let me talk.
In your ear.
Is this a monkey?
There is a monkey. We discussed that already.
Just a hula first. That's all I want. It's just a
He
hula.
removes the gag
Ah.
in your mouth.
Yes. Thank you. Just a few last words here.
The Baron says, "Yes,
All right.
please."
Bradley, I want you to know that you are the best apprentice that I've ever had. Don't worry. Even if I go now, you are going to be saved. Now, on the count of 3, get him. All right, boys. 1,
Izek, please.
3.
And he hits, almost on the exact count of 3, hits the switch on the side of the guillotine. The blade slides down. Ren's head cleaved from his shoulders.
What? I didn't know he was placed on the block yet. Whoops.
Yeah, flies on there. Right there.
The guards pull the body off, slump it off to the side. Isaac walks up, grabs the head, tosses it over next to the body. The Baron then turns. All right. The stupid one next.
When he says that, before the guy starts moving, I'll shout, and I can't make myself look big or anything, and point and to Bradley and say, that one is mine. His being is mine, his body is mine, and his soul is mine. If you continue, I will have to take action. Your town would be innocent, but I cannot guarantee how much damage they will receive. But you will suffer my wrath.
Give me an intimidation check.
Man, I didn't want to be this kind of guy, but I don't know what else to do here. It just fails. Hope you got good saving throws, Bradley.
As you say this, the Baron reaches up and snaps his fingers. Every single crossbow held by the guards draws down on you. By all means, do something foolish. Guards, his head, please.
As soon as he says the words, fireball goes off.
Where at?
I'm checking now.
Fireball. Did we get to 5th level and I didn't know this?
No.
No.
Okay. I'm just curious.
They'll call your 10 minutes too slow.
I know. All right. See the guy. Oh, 1 second. I'm on the wrong clicker. See this guy right here?
Mm-hmm.
If I get him, I get basically the whole group, not counting this top left guy.
And that's the Baron.
And Udo?
How big's the fireball?
It's 20 feet radius from the point of detonation.
All right, so you're going to miss the top row guys.
I'll get that guy and basically all the way around.
Okay.
I'll hit Udo, but there's no way I can not hit Udo.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can.
Can I without... Which one's Udo? I'm a little confused. Is it the girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, stand by here. If it's the girl, I'm a little confused. I thought Udo was a boy.
Yeah, that's just the generic token for commoner.
That's the
Gotcha.
Lord.
Okay.
There. How's that?
Okay, that's helpful. Okay, I'll go. See, I'm trying not to hit a bunch of commoners. Which is if I go south anymore, I'm gonna.
Everybody
burn
up to the
commoners.
top, I'd say go. Like
I need to get as many of them
Here.
as I can, though, of the guards as I can, is the issue because they have crossbows trained.
I would say here then.
Mm-hmm.
Where at? I couldn't see your thing. Oh, the system doesn't really like that, like in between click.
So, I'm going to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
They were all holding action.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how many crossbows were pointed at him?
It's okay. I gotta give it a go.
7, 8,
No, no, you don't.
He would. He has a lot of issues with this. There's no way he could let him. There's no way he could let him do it. I don't want to hit Udo though, so let me.
Wait, but you just fucking let me die.
10, 11.
I did. You are correct. I did.
This is a teaching moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Raritan?
Yeah.
That is like 16d8 plus 4?
If I know, I think that's how you would
Nicole,
respond.
I think right here hits the majority of them and doesn't hit
Where at?
right where.
So if I point right here where the purple ring just went off,
Mm-hmm.
from right here, it hits up to here. It stops just below Udo.
Yeah.
Hits all the big guys,
Okay.
the executioner. It will hit a few commoners, but I warned them that was going to be the case.
God.
Hey Cole,
It'll hit Bradley too, though. But I think he can survive
if you
it.
go right here, you hit
Yeah.
all the guys at the top. You miss, and the guy next to Bradley, you hit all of those guys, and you miss all of the people that are.
Oh, I like that. I see where you're pointing now. All right, that's where it'll go.
Okay.
So it gets between. It looks like between Ren's body and the guard. And that would be perfect.
Okay.
I did so.
Oh my god!
I don't love it. I don't want to do it. I'll be perfectly honest with you, but it does seem like what he would do.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
Because they have actions, I have actions. So on hold actions, I guess we'd have to do like a initiative roll off.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, when you have an action, you have to take it, obviously.
Nope. Because they were holding their action for you to do something stupid.
But we haven't rolled initiative. If my initiative goes before their held action, it would still occur.
Oh yeah, fight the DM. That'll help too.
No, their held action is a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the fireball goes off, then they hit me with arrows.
No. They see you start casting.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah, the casting
and then
part.
they start firing you with arrows. Because the cast isn't.
Okay.
It's you
I've-
hold out, you start talking, and they start firing.
Yeah, as heir, I've been on the other end of this.
Okay, that's fair.
So.
Good. It's past Cole's time.
And I was hoping to convey that by the hey, they're all aimed at you now.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. It's what he would do. If he dies, he dies.
All
This
right.
is a throwaway campaign as best as we
shit.
can get. I mean,
What's
not throwaway
your-
campaign, an awesome campaign, but
throwaway
Uh,
campaign.
but these are dead
Fuck you.
characters. These are dead characters. I'm afraid.
Hey,
what
Baradin,
is?
you don't have. Oh, never mind.
What's your AC?
14.
14. All right.
We see all those.
What you do?
Yeah, we're
so
seeing
far.
them come through so far.
God damn it. Okay.
So
All
you
right.
take it 7. You're fine.
I thought you were rolling real dice now, Hippie, too, just for your own personal.
For checks and stuff like that. All right. One crossbow bolt hits you for 7 piercing.
Okie dokie. It's weird not having damage.
Second crossbow bolt hits you for 6 piercing.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Ooh. Another crossbow bolt hits you for 10 piercing.
Okay.
I have a quick question. Whenever they see him do something stupid, do they know what he's casting, or do they just know he's casting something?
They just know he's doing something stupid.
Okay.
Do the cops wait for you to pull the gun out, or do they just shoot you once you reach for it?
Just wondering. Just curious.
They just shoot you when you hold the phone or nothing.
Still applies.
He's got a cell phone. Shoot him.
That's a gun. Shoot electromagnetic rays.
I'm just tracking the damage as you give it to me, Hippie. I don't know how many times you've rolled, though.
9 more piercing.
Oh no, Raritan.
Okie dokie.
Six more piercing.
Okie dokie.
6 more piercing.
I'm down. So any of the others will start to apply killing damage. They'd keep firing, because I wouldn't know until all the bows hit me.
Yeah, but as soon as you drop, they start rolling with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're short.
Well, but they wouldn't, because I wouldn't. The reactions all happen simultaneously, don't they?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
kind of falling.
Well, he's also unconscious, so they have advantage. So it's just
Well,
Just a normal roll.
It's a range attack. So, 9 more piercing, field death save.
I'm looking for that. There it is.
Okay. and you take no more damage.
That's lame. I would have rather the character died there, but it's okay.
And your cast never gets off.
Yep.
And the Baron looks at the rest of you guys. Anything else? Very well then. Bradley is drug up by 2 guards. They remove.
Oh, I'm gonna give him a good berry
You give him a good berry.
before he starts making death saves and shit.
Okay. You pop him a good berry to get him back up. They remove Bradley's gag. Any last words? Bradley,
Muted?
are you muted?
Help, Jonas, Gregor. Anything, please? Like a little bit, like fist of stiff grease, please. Please don't let me die. My.
Is it if you would?
No.
I was
Just gonna reach
unconscious,
up.
so
You're not unconscious anymore. I gave you a good berry. You're at 1.
Barely waking up.
but I guess I don't really know how the action timing would take effect because I don't want to screw anything up. I
kind
mean,
of button. You're up ish.
yeah.
You're still recovering. It takes you a few seconds to get your bearings about you. Isaac reaches out,
Fireball.
and it starts to fall as you're casting. Falls down. It gets stuck halfway through Bradley's neck.
Oh.
Bradley, you're paralyzed. You're still breathing though. Hurts. You want to cast your fireball?
Yeah, he would.
Okay.
He would. No, Cole does not want to, but Reardon would. Yeah, Reardon would be in a different mindset.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
Same spot.
Okay. You give me a roll.
They just roll against the deck save and then 8d6,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Give me a roll. I got some good news and some bad news.
That's the bad news.
Bad news is you just killed Bradley.
Yeah, but I'd rather I killed him than they. He's mine.
Mm-hmm.
So much fire.
Fucking evil.
Bradley, as you're laying there with the guillotine blade halfway through your neck, choking, you see a fireball summon just to your right. And it finishes you off. And I have to make a bunch of dex rolls.
Yeah, the save is 15.
Ugh.
At least that's what this tells me it is.
All right.
Question: how many hit points did Bradley have before the fireball, with the paralyzation and the fucking guillotine halfway through his neck?
2.
All right.
There was a guillotine halfway through his neck. He would have died slowly eventually. All right. A bunch of dex save. How much HP did these have?
I have no idea.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So even if they make their saves...
20 feet from him. So it didn't hit Udo, hit all the main guys and the guys up top, I think for sure.
Okay. As you cast it, whole bunch of fuck. Ooh. The entire top row You see them collapse dead.
Holy shit!
Are you still making death saves? Or not death saves, but saving throws? Because that
No, because you wiped them. The amount of hit points they have.
Yeah.
Even if they had made their saves, they'd still die.
Okay,
With
so
damage
all the
already.
normal guys would still die from that?
And you see the Baron's body flung clear.
Oh
Dog
shit!
is dead. And all of the guards. This guy, however, seems to be still up.
Can I describe something that occurs after that?
Yeah.
So as the fireball detonates, and as I assume people kind of screaming under fire as they fall, this like screaming flame pulls from their body, from everyone that fell from the fireball, and shoots towards Reardon.
Mhm.
As each one impacts him, it absorbs into him, and he stands straighter and straighter, and his eyes glow brighter and brighter. And he effectively got 8 times 9 temporary hit points from that,
Oh.
as their souls kind of empower him, and as their death, as he claims their souls and their demise.
I have to pee, so I'll
damn!
be back in 30 seconds. No one go anywhere.
Cole, I think you won.
So the Dark
So
One's
are you the
Blessing.
next boss fight?
Dark One's Blessing, when you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma and your warlock level.
Wow.
So
And you
Cole,
just killed the
so
shit
you
out of
know,
stuff.
just so you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
they overlap. They don't.
Oh, they don't stack? It didn't say.
No, they don't
I was
stack.
looking through the thing.
Temporary
Did they
hit-
clarify
temporary
that?
Temporary hit points don't stack. They overlap.
Okay. So it's just 9 over and over and over
It's just
again.
9 over and over and over and over
Okay.
again.
Okay. Yeah, because I
That's
was reading through it,
weird.
and the system on that was not very clear.
No,
No,
it's,
I actually thought it was. I thought it was what Cole did.
no,
Yeah,
it
there's a
doesn't
whole thing
stack.
on
It
temporary hit
overlap.
points,
Yeah,
and that's
the Xanathar's guide has a lot of rules clarifications in it as well. Timing of things and all that stuff. When resistances are applied, when
Well,
damage
yeah, I
reduction
read.
and all that stuff.
I read.
Oh, yeah, I'm good with it. I just didn't know. Like I said, the book doesn't
Yep.
describe it at all. So I'm like, okay, well, if I have one effect that kills a bunch, I don't know.
Yeah, it says whenever you kill somebody.
It's under the temporary hit points.
yeah.
Gotcha. No, hey, that's
It's
good.
not under it. It's under actual temporary hit points
That's
section.
good then. That's good with me. So I'm alive at least.
Yeah.
But now you guys have to kill these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I don't
11
think-
guards plus whatever.
I don't think we'll have to kill them.
Hopefully not. Maybe
I
that
think
ball.
they'll-
Jesus Christ!
So my plan was,
I wasn't
If-
expecting a fireball.
if my
I get
plan was, if we couldn't save Bradley, I wanted to be the one that killed him because he's mine in my own book. I had hoped to get the fireball off before the guillotine fell, but obviously I was like, okay, I can they're gonna miss a few of those arrows. They did not miss very many arrows.
So are you a person that tells people your plans, or?
All right. Sorry about that. So,
Sometimes-
immediately after Reardon's fireball detonates,
Does it blow the guillotine to smithereens? Because he would want that if that's a possible outcome of a fireball
yeah,
explosion.
it's on fire and burning.
Okay.
It's not good. Immediately afterwards, the screams subside a few moments later, and a hush falls over the crowd. Everyone's just kind of aghast and in awe of what just happened. You see the southeast. A mist forming towards you. Moving forward, creeping in to the courtyard. Very slowly, you see a dire wolf start to materialize. And then to its left and right, 2 more. keeping perfect stride with each other as they're walking. The citizens start fleeing as best they can away from the giant wolves in any direction they can see fit. And then, as they are running away, you see in between all of the dire wolves materializing a female figure.
Oh,
That's not
shit.
great.
Oh no.
It's Nemea.
Oh no.
Glad I'm dead.
Ren and I are safe.
And everybody roll initiative.
Oh God.
Hey, real fast. Our first player character death when Rin got his head chopped off. What time did that occur?
11:20.
Okay, so
You got it,
the
Cole.
close-
That's you.
Is that
I know.
me?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
No wonder he was stalling like a motherfucker.
Now I'm
I
dead.
don't think it would. Yeah, we're all dead.
I've just thrown that out there. Our chat log is so thick, I literally can't even find when we put our times.
It wasn't very far up.
Anyways, come on.
I didn't
Sorry.
click my guy, sorry.
All right.
Oh yeah, I need to click mine.
Mm-hmm.
Out of practice, because, this is like the first maybe
Yeah,
time.
it's been a while.
So,
Gregor, you rolled a 14.
yeah.
Ragna, you got an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Reardon, you got a 16.
Yep.
Okay. Well, unfortunately for you,
Wait, Bradley and Ren need to. Oh, wait.
Boo!
Shut up!
Too soon.
as you see Nemea walking forward towards you, the dire wolves surrounding her. She pauses for a moment, sticks her boots and down into the mud, eyes the rest of you, and all you hear is her go, fuck. The dire wolves sprint forwards. And I gotta change gears real quick. Dire wolf, come here. Dire wolf. Okay. Oh. First one comes running up towards Raiden.
I saw
And-
Well,
that.
that's all bad
God
news.
damn it. Rolls an 11, thankfully.
Well, you got you got a 19, right?
No, he didn't have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Charges
Damn
up,
it.
just barely misses you. And the other two start coming up to flank you. They're charging through the crowd, knocking people over.
Also, Hippie might clarify temporary hit points don't stack. They just replace each other over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that corrected on the sheet.
Okay. And as this all happens, everyone starts disappearing. Shut up, cat.
Meow! Meow! Meow!
I swear to God. Of all the fucking times.
Dad, 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 dad. Ren, we're together forever.
Dramatic plot arc I've been planning for weeks, and the cat decides now to be a bitch. All right. And then Nemea gets her go. As the wolves run up and are just barely out of range, this one's going to take a swing. Ooh, and eat the fuck out of a guard who hasn't had the good sense to run away yet. and just tackles right here. Just tackles this guard and just tears at his throat in one sweep.
Oh God.
And then Mia is up.
Oh shit.
And as she walks toward you, she is going. She really wants to test how tough you guys are, because she hasn't done that yet.
Not very.
You lost your two toughest fighters.
I don't think that's true either.
So where's that mute on? Let's see.
And she
Chatty dead people.
casts Fireball.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Centered on Rear.
Well, good news is everybody makes a dex save.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got-
She doesn't get
Her
shit.
wolves, everybody.
Actually, no, sorry, not centered on Reardon. He doesn't hurt.
No, you said it, so it's
Yeah, it's actually centered right here. And no, she doesn't give a shit about her wolves.
I like her token.
Roll your damage, so I know if I even need to bother making a save.
Make it safe just in case.
I
So
got
everybody
20.
roll.
You're at 1 hit point.
Son of a
That's all.
bitch.
None of you made it.
I did.
Nope.
You said I could use my last deck save, which is a 20.
True. You did
I
say
wrote that shit down.
Fair enough, you made it.
Good news. All the rest of the
Genius,
guards
Nick.
all the rest of the guards are dead around us.
Yeah, they are. The guards all
Also,
die horribly.
I got a 17 and that didn't work, so I got nothing else.
And... All right. Ragna, Riordan, and Gregor, you take 24 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I am unconscious.
And Jonas, you take half that.
That was good, Nick, by the way.
Some things never die.
And the dire wolves all fail horribly. Yep.
Seriously? Man, they're dire wolves. I expect them to make that shit.
All right. And first up in the rotation is, you notice, all of you, a man in the crowd that isn't fleeing for his life. He stands fast, very well dressed.
Is it the one dressed as a preacher? Just for clarification.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At
It
least
is.
the image looks like a preacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would like to cast Ray of Sickness upon her.
Okay. Give me a roll. Poisoned. Okay. And it's a con save,
Yes.
and she makes it. On a hit, takes 2d8 poison damage. Okay.
Alright,
now
I'd
it's
like
10.
to move closer. Over here. Let's say north.
What about Ismark and Arena?
Ismark and Arena are kind of reeling. You hit one of them with a fireball. Or they, Ismark got hit with a fireball. You do recognize them. They're a little panicked. Irina's really just standing there, terrified. And next up in the rotation is another person who's standing in the crowd, dressed like a monk.
Wait, they didn't even have to wait a goddamn night to start playing. This is some bullshit.
They were prepared for this shit.
Holy crap! What the? That was. Oh.
I always knew that you could fight, sir.
Of course.
What are you doing?
Up here, we're going to do a short sword, and I'm do an unarmed attack.
On the...
Are the direwolves still alive?
Oh yeah, they're alive.
Yeah, then that one there.
All right, you stab. You feel it gets into the heart. You pull out your short sword, run over, crack it over the back of the head. It collapses and it's down.
And then I will be done.
Okay. This is not combat music.
It was a second ago.
Well, this is combat music. Unless
Yeah, it's not bad.
It was all. I had to change it. It was all like dramatic and slow. Like no,
Okay.
faster, more intense.
Metal. I was gonna say now nothing. I hear nothing.
Hold on. How about now?
That's more intense. Has drums.
I hear drums.
You're
yes.
right. Doom, 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 doom.
Lord Dagon, what is your initiative? 22.
Correct.
And you were 16.
Wait.
You guys.
Did you just say Lord Dagon?
Shh.
Just checking.
Okay. Reardon, you're up.
I'm unconscious
Yep.
from the fireball.
Make a death save.
Okay. Okay.
That's a success. Jonas, you're up.
All right. Oh, let's see. Let's try and shoot the Mia.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to use precision attack. So add 2 to the hit dice.
Ooh.
Okay,
Cool.
so you fire off a longbow shot. You see it impact her chest. She looks down at it, pulls it out, drops it on the ground.
All right.
You see
Fine
the
then.
wound- and you see the wound start to close.
In that case, I'll use my action surge and shoot this wolf here.
They're squishier.
You have a great angle on the wolf. You turn in, loose your arrow, right through the heart. That wolf is
then-
dead.
I run away. Well, also, I'm going to use my second wind for 9 extra hit points. And I'm done.
Okay. Gregor, you're up.
Well, let's get the glass cannon back up. On Reardon.
Chris, you touch regains number of hit points. 7. You cure wounds on Reardon. Reardon, you're up to 7 hit
I live again. I am a glass cannon.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Alright, Ragnar.
Give me the bear, baby.
You shifting over to Bear?
Oh, yeah.
I move. I move, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
Run away.
Hold on, I'm trying to get rid of them. There we go.
Oh no, a bear. Everyone look out, there's a bear.
Where the fuck is this bear keep coming from?
And then I'm going to attack this wolf. 2 hits.
Okay, let me... Alright, if I blink you out, can you still see?
I do not see in my figure.
Okay, hold
Well,
on.
I do see my figure, but it's too small.
It's a
It
beautiful.
needs to be large.
Bear.
Yep.
Roar, bloody mouth!
Gentle bite, gentle claw. First attack hits for 12. Wolf is still up. Second attack, the wolf just ducks barely out of the way. And it's centered in on you now.
What else? That's it.
Okay. Top of the rotation. Direwolf has a go at the bear that just came at him.
Stupid bear.
Oh, rolls a 22. That's
That
a hit.
misses.
But no, you're a bear. All right.
Very agile bear.
You take 12 piercing damage
A shame.
and give me a strength save. You just barely succeed.
I did.
So you stay upright as the wolf grabs a hold. He tries to throw you down on the ground. And Mia is going to do some stuff.
Things.
No.
Yeah, she's not really scared at all of you guys.
Good.
Dun, 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 dun. She's gonna walk up right to this fountain. Or not fountain. The well here. She's looking at everyone. I really thought you'd be stronger at this point. This is just so very disappointing. And she's gonna drop another fireball. Actually, go back. She's not. She doesn't.
No.
No. Instead, she is going to cast polymorph.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
On. Let's see, what's her range? Yep. On this dude up here in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a. What does it save on that? Wisdom save.
Damn it.
Oh, not enough.
Wrong
As
person.
you are suddenly turned into a frog.
Ribbit.
Huh? I didn't see that save.
He whispered it for some reason.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a 17, which is below her spell save. All right, so you are now a frog.
Congrats.
And you all see this. She looks over and you go, kind of my way. You're a frog. But it is your turn next. And until it drops, and there's no save on that on your turn. Nope. So you're a frog. What would you like to do?
What's my movement speed as a frog?
It is 20 feet.
Head north.
Okay, you start fleeing to the north.
Ribbit.
Oh shit, you even get the mental scores of a frog.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's polymorph is a motherfucker.
Sable, you're up.
All right. Well, let's just charge on in there.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Oh, this should be good.
I've never seen somebody lose 2 characters in the span of an hour before.
and I'm gonna cast silence
Where?
right here.
Okay. "20-foot radius sphere." Okay. All right.
Bump right there.
Punk. She is in silence. How many key points did that cost you?
That's
you.
2.
Okay.
And then I'm
Ooh, a
done.
monk? Sweet. I've never actually seen
Alright.
him play a monk.
Are you
Raven.
elemental adept or something?
Raven,
All
you're
right.
up.
I am going to cast Scorching Ray. It's my last spell slot available.
Okay.
So I'm going to start making attack rolls against her. I'm
Okay.
checking the range now to verify.
Yeah, you're good. Scorching Ray is crazy range.
Okay, I thought it was, but I wanted to double check. And so I'll just start making the rolls.
It's at least 60 feet.
Okay, I thought so, but I wanted to be sure.
Miss, hit, miss.
So
You...
2 hits?
That's right. You're 5.
Nope.
Wait,
hit.
no, that's
No, wait, yeah. You have 4?
That's
Oh,
when you
casting
cast
at a
it.
high level.
Yeah, which is automatic for Warlock. Warlocks always cast at their highest level possible.
Okay. So 2 hits.
2 concentration saves on that polymorph,
Mm-hmm.
which are
Yeah.
crazy easy for her to make, but
Yeah, considering the fact that it's low. Oh,
I should probably have to roll a 1. It's 10. 10 is the minimum.
Yeah. She fails one,
Yes!
but then burns the legendary resistance.
Stupid. Legend. Well, wait, that's not a
Stupid main
saving-
boss.
Yeah, it's saving throw. Stupid main boss.
Oh, you didn't think it would be that easy, did you?
I had hoped. But at least I did damage to her before she fireballs me again.
Yeah. So, next up is Jonas.
All right, let's go ahead and shoot at the last wolf.
Okay.
You. Just kidding.
Life passed.
Twang.
It has not been a great rolling night for us.
It's
Nope.
not.
And I'm done. And I'm done.
Gregor, what do you got?
Let's. Thinking hard.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the smoke. Yeah, let's do fairy fire on her.
Okay. Give me a dex save. Sable. What's your spell DC?
14.
Your fairy fire does nothing.
Okay, and back out of. Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Ragnar, in bear form.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the
The wolf.
wolf.
Okay.
I'm also gonna rage.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna rage. I'm not gonna rage.
Okay.
It seems like an okay time to rage.
Nom 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 nom. Oh, you're terrible. Yeah, the first attack killed it. The second attack, you're just eating the wolf at this point.
It's a bonus action.
Why is it called Gentle Bite and Gentle?
That's when I'm not raging.
Ah.
And as a bonus action, you're gonna what?
Gain 5 hit points as I spend a spell slot.
Okay. Next up in the rotation,
I'm gonna
else
move.
You're gonna move. Where are you gonna move to? Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Next up in the rotation is Mark and Arena, now free of the wolf, run for their fucking lives.
You have names. We expected more of you.
You don't deserve to be named.
Fuck this shit, fuck.
And they run past and they see a frog going.
I'm
So
fleeing with
then-
the man.
Mia's turn. She's gonna kind of look around, and you see her just get a smile on her face, just because you're all so adorable.
Mostly me, because I'm a frog.
I'll be honest with you. I did not think she was this tough when we faced her in our primary game.
That's because someone put on a sexy smile and charmed her.
It's true.
Rock.
Our rock.
So she is going to throw another fireball right here.
Wait, she can ignore silence?
Oh shit, I forgot about your silence spell. Yeah, she can't cast fireball. Oh no! Someone cast a silence spell right next to a vampire.
Yeah.
Better choices have been made.
Remember what I said about forethought earlier?
Alright, so she's gonna swing at you.
Oh, bring it, bitch.
Oh no!
She rolls a 25.
Hold on.
That
you
hits.
What's dodge do?
Nothing.
have
You
to
can't
take a
do
dodge
it,
action on
yeah.
your turn.
Do it? No. I can take it as
A
I can spend
reaction?
a Kai. Yeah, I can spend a Kai point, key point.
No, that's not a reaction. It's a
reaction?
bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So you take 12 bludgeoning and 17 necrotic. Is out her fist and just punches you across the jaw.
Curse you! Quit healing her with your blood.
And give me a con save.
Oh god.
So it's a barbarian you're playing, or
And your silence spell is gone.
God damn.
It's based on the damage you take.
It's half damage. He's good.
So close.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's half damage.
Oh, you
Half
barely
damage.
made it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's very close. Yeah.
Right.
12 plus 17 is 29. Yeah.
Yeah, just barely. And as she does that, what's your AC?
18.
Not enough.
God damn, son.
She rips your heart out? Rip it.
She reaches out, bites you right on the neck.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We have to burn this module to the ground. I don't know any
Two characters, one session. That's good. That's not a record. I've done it before, but
Well.
Let's see. The reckon. Technically, you're not dead.
Right.
Undead.
You're undead.
You are,
Mother.
however, now unconscious
And her
Worse than her.
pawn.
as you take 6 piercing and 7 necrotic damage as she sucks the blood out of your neck.
Oh no.
And
that's a death
your no, that's not a death save yet.
If it was all one attack?
Yeah, it was all
I'd be
one
down to
attack.
0. Okay.
So yeah, you're down to 0 with that. You fall to the ground, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 13.
Oh, God.
God.
Fucking vampires, man.
Okay.
Things could have gone better. Could have gone worse. Could have gone better.
And with that, she's going to, and yeah, as you are now taking a nap, she is going to run
Oh no! Stay away from the frog.
30 feet back this way.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
And then look at you. We can keep doing this if you'd like, but I have places to be. And she turns into mist.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And
I think my spell goes 120 feet. Fuck that.
Lord Dagon, you're up. Ribbit.
He's
I run all of my movement away. Oh, 40 feet. Ribbit. Bounce. Ribbit.
Save will make me dex save.
Save all.
You can do it, Sable.
Save will.
Save all.
Oh.
That is not how you do it.
That's
Oh, Jesus.
Reardon,
I am gonna make an Eldritch Blast attack against the bald guy who survived my fireball.
oh, sorry, I actually forgot about those guys. They ran the fuck away.
Oh, okay. If he were still there, I would make an Eldritch Blast attack against him
Yeah,
about
for
Udo?
disobeying my
Sorry.
orders.
They took Udo with them.
Yeah, everyone's gone. I just forgot to highlight them. And
Did we
pull
happen
off
to
the map.
notice if they still had control of Uda, or if they just took off and fucked off without him?
No, you're pretty sure that everyone just kind of just ran the fuck
Fucked off in
as
random
soon
directions.
as Mia showed up. You're not sure where Udo went.
Okay, then. Well, let me measure.
Okay. As you're doing that, you can't
okay.
find mist anymore.
I figured.
It's mixed in with the fog. It's gone.
So this is Brian's potential new character. I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast it twice just to get this out of the way.
All right, you
I'm
guys
just
are
kidding.
out of initiative, and that's where we're gonna call it for the night. I'm
Sweet
assuming
Jesus.
someone gives this new dude some stuff.
I'll give him a good berry.
Okay, you give me a very Sable. You're up at 1 hit point.
That's good.
And
Did anybody see where the frog went?
And Lord
Ribbit
Dagon,
north.
suddenly you turn back into yours.
Oh.
Oh. Sir,
Dignified.
back to yourself.
Wow.
Thank you, Sable.
Wow.
Ugh.
I can't believe you did that, Cole.
So I will be honest with you. Cole absolutely did not want to do that, but I thought about it like several times, and there's no way Reardon couldn't respond to that. I don't want to. I really like Reardon actually quite a bit.
Yeah,
But
now I don't know
I
what
could not.
Ragnar thinks about all that shit now.
No, that's fair. Like I said, I didn't want to hit the innocent townsfolk was my biggest concern, but yeah, I thought about it a bunch.
Did. Yeah,
Nope.
I think.
I didn't hit any townsfolk, just the guards.
And,
I got-
your,
I gotta fuck off, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Later,
Yeah.
dude.
Night.
me too. Guys, take it easy.
Later,
Good
dude.
night, man. Have a good night.